could buy this cheap ass house, demolish it, and then build a new home. Because, look, if they're selling a house with actually decent anchorage and everything for like 50,000, there's probably going to be so many fucking problems in that house.
It's either that or it's a homeowners association scam where they're trying to force someone else out.
I actually looked into that with the properties I saw that were actually like ridiculously cheap. No, there is no homeowners association in the city. Which is
not fair.
Yeah, there isn't one. There isn't one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, there isn't a homeowners association in this township. Like,
yeah, no.
In fact, actually looked into the local laws. There's actually anti-HOA policies in the local law book.
Good, because I don't care if the home is $5,000. It comes with an HOA. That's an immediate no.
Yeah, no, man.
You can give me the house for free and I'd still sell it.
You give me that house for free? Yeah, no, I'm not moving in here. I'm not dealing with fucking the HOA president's wife running around on golf carts trying to break into my house.
There have been a lot of power outages issues in various places currently, and this one person, there was a power out, but it's okay. They had invested in a home generator, so they ran their home generator and had power for the power out. The HOA was pissed because running a generator is against their aesthetic code of ordinance.
I never understand
you don't
that.
See it.
Like, you're in an emergency situation.
Why would it be in the basement?
Like, emergency backup generator.
Yes.
Like, here's the thing. If you're in an emergency situation, I don't think HOA bylaws should
I have a question to see if I'm crazy. When someone says backup generator, do you think basement or do you think shed next to the house?
I think shed next to the house.
Okay.
Unless you like have it installed in your basement with the exhaust going out, which I can see
almost
people
always
doing.
Gas powered.
Yeah, they're not always gas powered, but a majority of them are.
Yeah, ventilation, obviously.
I'm not gonna fucking hotbox my basement with carbon dioxide.
I know, been there, done that. Not fun. Fires are nice though.
I'm sorry. What now?
Did I not tell this story?
I don't think
Probably not.
I would have remembered.
A few years back, everyone has.
Your basement.
Few years back, everyone has headaches. Stuff is happening, and I'm like, that's weird. That's really weird. And like my sisters who sleep on the first floor, they're like super tired and lethargic, and I'm like, this is actually really weird. And my mom starts complaining about a headache, and I'm like, wait a second. I watch so many disaster documentaries on YouTube. Where have I heard all these symptoms be?
Uh-oh.
So I go to my mom, who's like super tired and has a weird headache, and I'm like, is this carbon monoxide poisoning? And she stops, and she thinks, and she thinks, and she tells me to get everyone out of the house, and the fire department is called.
Fair, honestly.
And
fair.
they come, and they do their thing, and they vent out the basement, and they're like, you know, it's a good thing you got out of the house and you did not go into the basement. You would not have come back up if you made it to the bottom stairs.
Jesus.
Good boy.
It was that
But yeah, no,
bad.
there's this,
Yes, we have a large basement, like old farmhouse, large floor plan. We have a big basement that matches this big floor plan. It's big space. And it was, the carbon monoxide was reaching the second floor from the basement.
Oh, God.
good boy. Yeah, no, there's an old BBC show called The Good Life, where this guy who is very good at his job and is making good money gets tired of the rat race and decides, okay, we're gonna do our property so that we're entirely self-sufficient.
All right.
So they start by, setting up a garden, getting animals, planting veggies. It's an eyesore. And his neighbor, who's still in the rat race, who was his coworker, is a little irascible at his antics. But also, when they come around to it, but they're still good friends, but not integral. So basically, they then like, okay, so now we also need to get down the power, and they install a generator in their basement. Obviously, it's got to be ventilated. Yeah, no, the generator pumps stuff outside. That's why I say basement. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that kind of makes sense. You need it out of the element, and if you're using all the arable land on your property that you can to maximize, your food production, the basement makes sense for where you put your generator, because that's not where you can farm stuff.
I'm pretty sure even most homesteaders don't put it in the basement.
Yeah, from what I remember, most people, it's usually like in a shed or at least some place where it's gonna be hot.
Because also the issue is houses don't come pre-built with backup generators in the basement, and you are not getting one of those suckers down a flight of stairs.
Well, they didn't have a backup generator to start with, and they decided they're gonna get one and put it in. So, how they got it put in?
Dave, I'm just telling you, they won't.
Like, it's either A, they had it like custom delivered and shit, which I know that have people do that. There are services for like installing things like that.
Remember, this is a TV show in the '80s.
No, that's.
And like, it's a relatively portable generator.
So just googling people next to home generator. This is the standard backup home generator.
Oh wow, those are way smaller.
Oh yeah, no, generators can be very small.
However, you notice all of them are on a
longer.
custom, are on a pre-made custom concrete slab, because that's what you do when you get a backup generator. You put down a concrete slab next to your house and you stick the thing on it.
Like when I think of a generator, I also just think of like basically like something you can get at Home Depot.
Also, these suckers are heavy. These people are not exaggerating. It's just that heavy.
Yeah, no, those things are big. Could you imagine like about some power issues in neighboring places happening? So she has a brilliant idea. If you bring in your truck for service, not only do you get a free time card to any of the big MMOs, you also on repairs of over X amount of dollars get a free home residential generator. Oh no. It doesn't make a dent in her finances, and she really thought it would. And I imagine she's talking about this, and someone's like, "Oh, I do economics. Are you having economic issues?" Not realizing Lywell has an economic issue nobody else has. And they're like, "So what type of generators are these?" And I was like, "I don't get it. I really thought it'd make a dent. I made they're blink pinhole bullshitty bullshittium fission reactors. They're what? Blink gate pinhole, bullshittium, fission reactor." That's where you're just losing. I mean, I didn't spring for the fusion. That would have been a bit too excessive. Meanwhile, there's some guy who has one installed in his neighborhood, and now his whole neighborhood's linked up to it, and they're like, the dial still hasn't hit 1%.
You mean it hasn't hit 1%?
Like, little does Lyrell know that this is something built for fucking backup power for high Vegas.
No, these are compact, high performance units used for Yavin battle cruisers.
Ah, yes. Lyrell just adds the Legion if she can have something like.
No, she paid to have them built. It's just, well, she's like, okay, I need these built. So she gave the order to Millie, and Millie forwarded the order to Jejewel, and Jejewel forwarded the order to the Forge.
Yeah. But I can also just imagine her asking me.
These units cost Lywell like a few cents each, simply because she actually wrote the order on a piece of paper and handed it to Millie.
Yeah. The thing is, it's just the Forge can make anything that she wants.
No.
Just like you just request something in the Forge Master. He's just like, all right, I'll have it to you next week. No questions, because like relative success there. She's the leader of the red.
Wait, did somebody just join and dip? Somebody just joined and dip?
They did.
Oh, hello?
I believe it is the Lily having connection issues.
Oh no.
Okay, quick, she's back. Grab her.
All right, third time's the charm. Hello.
Hello. Hold on, I'm
Alright,
to red
Stable internet connection.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
struggling
don't
so
worry.
hard, and
I
it's
was
not
having
even
a
my
bunch of
internet.
issues earlier while I was chatting with Gardy.
Oh, I'm
Dear
struggling.
God, Discord just kept crashing.
It was terrible the last like week or so.
Discord's just been really buggy. Also, apparently I found out that I apparently had an McAfee installed, even though I remember never touching that shit.
Damn bloody virus.
Literally, I saw it and went, how did you get in here? Just,
How the fuck did you get in here?
I just imagine I just grabbed the program just like by the throat. Just, how did you get in here? I don't remember installing you. Because that was my honest reaction. Why is this virus on my computer? Which is just weirdly just such a weird thing to say. How did this virus get on my computer? Actually, it's just the virus. It's just doubting that.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, it's not technically a virus, it's more of a leak.
Effectively acts like malware.
Effectively, it halts system resources and doesn't do anything.
No, I need all my system resources. It doesn't have that many of them. Give them back.
I'm gonna get more system resources soon enough.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, ex-wife had spare RAM, so she's shipping that over, so I'm gonna have like 64 gigabytes soon.
Dang, that shit's worth more than its weight in gold.
Not DDR5. Not DDR5.
Still, RAM's RAM.
Yeah, it's more than the, what, 16 gigabytes I've currently got? So that's something that'll help tide me over while I'm trying to get the brain cells together to get the grant for proper upgrades.
One thing I hope I can do once the AI bubble finally pops.
Oh!
It's popping.
Oh, it's popping?
It's popping.
PB, you just got stupid loud.
Oh, did I? I didn't do anything.
Like the bubble
Okay,
is popping,
I've
but it might
reduced
take
your
a year
volume
to
by
get
half
to...
for me.
Hello.
Still loud. I don't know what's going on.
I didn't
Ooh.
touch anything. I just completed a hunt in Monster Hunter.
I don't know
Ooh,
what it
what's your hunt?
is.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's okay. I'll just
Sometimes.
keep adjusting your volume on my end.
I'm sorry. I'll be right back in and go take I need to use the bathroom quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, damn, they really did make Pictomancer the Bob Ross job.
Huh?
In Final Fantasy XIV. It is so simple, like, I don't feel like I can screw this up if I try.
Ah. Interesting, very interesting. Is it fun?
A lot of people are enjoying it. I mean, for my guy Nitro, it's not his thing because he's not an art guy. Also, due to reasons, he's also technically not really a magic guy. So, like, this job is technically his weakest.
Uh-huh.
But in terms of gameplay, no, it's quite fun.
Very good, very good. Does everyone need a recap of what has happened?
Which session are we doing?
We are doing D&D.
Mm-hmm.
The my own.
Mm-hmm. We just blasted her doctor again.
Oh god, how long has it been since we've done one of these?
20 years.
A couple of months at least, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. But definitely. Oh god, I'm just thinking. It's been forever, and now I'm just like, oh, wait, where are we? What have we done?
I definitely think we need the recap.
Yes.
That being said, our characters don't remember anything anyway.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay, very important question.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have either of you two seen Cowboy Bebop?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been forever though. I need to rewatch it.
Okay, so don't say anything
I'm
about it. Lily has
slowly
not seen
working
it.
my way-
Me and Lily plan to watch it later. Anyways, here is the cap. Here is the pitch. Your 80 space bounty hunters. It's basically Cowboy Bebop. You that's it. That's the whole pitch.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, yeah, sounds awesome.
However, we could do one thing. It doesn't
Mhm.
have to be a Habaxi party, but if everyone decides to make a Habaxi party, I have the start written up that you were born and grew up on as scrappers on a derelict station that the space Habaxi have basically been continuously patching, salvaging, and rebuilding into their little corner of the great song of the galaxy. This is where you live. It's jank. It smells funny, but it's home.
Hey guys, I got the TV working. It's time for Big Shot.
God, I really need to rewatch that.
This
Show. It's
gameplay
great.
would have a very simple loop. You go to the terminal, you see what points of interest there are, you go out, you salvage, you sell the scrap to repair stuff,
Hold on.
and you head back to the station.
Thank you, Dad.
No, I got it even simpler. Make money. Fuck it up to the point that in making the money, we also end up having to spend most of the money. So now we have to make money again.
Like, I'm not gonna delve super into economics, but I'm gonna try and make the simplest thing I can, where it's just gonna be ammo, fuel, maintenance.
That sounds interesting.
Maintenance. It's always maintenance.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna try and give specific values. I'm gonna try and simplify it down to like units of 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
One good thing in space, they finally got rid of the sales tax.
Yeah, no, I'm like halfway through Cowboy Bebop. I'm trying to watch it when Netflix cooperates. What do you mean when Netflix cooperates? It's a coin flip whether or not it thinks I'm part of my dad's Netflix household.
Mm-hmm.
But also, now that I know what we're doing today, I'm fine.
I kind of have lots of ideas for very simple sessions. Like, I haven't flushed out anything a lot, but I have like, there is a mining rig that got hit with a meteor swarm, and the company decided it wasn't worth trying to salvage, so filed it as a write-off, and now it's salvageable for anyone willing to try and get through the meteor swarm. So it's a big salvage opportunity, and there's a meteor swarm, and it's kind of that simple.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fair.
And then you get it, and you're like, okay, here we are. Whalen Yutani Refineries and Co.
Oh God.
Do you get the reference, Grave?
Sorry, say again?
Whalen Yutani.
Mm-hmm.
Have you not watched those movies?
They're the assholes from Alien.
Yes, they are the alien company.
They're the company that's constantly trying to get a hold of xenomorphs.
So if they think it's a write-off, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that place is just gonna be full of fucking xenomorphs.
Hello! We are the small, tiny munchies!
He's like, ah!
Grave, you've been shunted out the airlock. I can't hear you, Grave. Grave? Grave, can you hear Grave?
Grave, you actually okay?
I should be coming through. Why am I not coming through?
It just goes crackle and pop, and then it's like a ringing.
God damn it.
Now, if you didn't all want to be Habaxi, there are plenty of options. PB, slimes exist in space.
Honestly, the first ideas that came to mind was either A, Aquarian, or B, I'll just be a random slime girl. I'll just be completely honest.
Actually, thinking about it, I don't think I want a party of Habaxis and a slime purely for the universe's sake. Okay, if the Habaxi suddenly gain an ally who can fit through any small space, everyone's doomed.
That is true. You can't keep us out
Hello,
of
I am
anything
Mink.
anymore.
I'm in charge of
Especially not the peanut
acquisition.
butter.
Or get access to Aquarian, one of the best engineers in all of fiction.
Now, the other thing was, I was gonna ask, while you could be engineers, I was gonna ask that nobody be a super engineer, simply because the idea of a bunch of fourballs running around the engine as you are adequate, just not exceptional, trying to hold it together is very funny to me.
No, that's fair.
Oh, this isn't D&D, this isn't Swords and Sorceries, this is space. So, we don't have like wizards, we have psychos, unless you're a Jedi, in which case you're a space wizard and a medieval knight. Somehow. You're also a monk. Jedi just multi-class into everything, don't they?
Yeah, they kind of did, except... Well,
Yeah,
actually, no,
do.
there's a few Jedi gunslingers out there, so they did also...
The only... Really, and when you think about it like that, isn't the only difference between a Jedi and a Sith is that the Sith completed the set by getting Warlock?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah! I didn't think about that before, damn.
Actually, no, I think they traded away Paladin to get Warlock.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because they have the Force Healies. They have really good Force Healies.
They like the Sith come with sorcerer packaged in.
Ah, true. And I have fun stuff planned.
So I will just be completely honest. The first two ideas for characters I had before you suggested a Baxi was either A, a slime girl, or B, I just make Ronnie. But those are just the two ideas that immediately came to mind.
Ow. Hmm. Also, I'm kind of just waiting for you all to put together your characters for Depth's Hold.
Right, I keep forgetting about that. I am sorry.
Right. I need a. We're starting at what license level?
I figured you could start at 1, and because I decided I would make this a seasonal campaign, that you would start at 1, and you would get 2 along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe end with 3, depending on how we're feeling. But it's a maybe, so like don't plan on it.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any good convenient space supplements for D&D 5e? I only ask this because while we do need to launch a Starfinder, I'm not. Maybe a seasonal campaign would be the best way to launch Starfinder. What do you think, PB?
Honestly, I'd be okay with that.
I have returned. What was your question?
Hello.
I inquired as to the Slime Sage if he thought that using the potential, retro space bounty hunter seasonal campaign that I told you about, Lily, might be a good idea to use as a method to also launch the Starfinder system.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Because it's made for space already.
Yeah.
Right.
Aside from that, D&D really only has
Huh? What was that, Grave?
otherwise D&D really only has Spelljammer.
It's
I think
Spelljammer.
there's,
Spelljammer doesn't count.
There's like the Star Wars module, but I know of games that have based their stuff on that.
The only one I can think of that has done a semi-full game of that was Puffin, and he admits readily that that thing has a lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God damn it.
So I'm coming through clear enough now, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think
okay,
so.
the Discord momentarily hiccuped.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not realize. Is everybody here? No, YouTube, I don't want an AT&T commercial. Give me my ambience back. And so, mein friends, are you ready to delve into the depths of the cellar below and retrieve the small little Fleabag?
Didn't we do that? I thought we had done that.
No.
Nope, we haven't.
We were
Oh, we
almost
must look
doing
for
that. Okay.
Bernard.
All right. Well, let's go, I suppose. Is Pyre just like kind of just like grabs at her neck, just like fuck, that felt weird.
Yes, Pyre, you are at 1 HP, having been drained. Feargum and Lily, I do not recall your HP totals. Lily,
I am
you have
sitting
found...
at 16 right now.
Okay. And Lily?
Let's see. My sheet says 14.
Lily, you have regained the ability to utilize your divine cantrips. You all declined the doctor's offer of a long rest under his watch, and you now walk down
We
the
don't trust them still.
dark hallway towards a set of stairs. The doctor looks down at the stairs. Now that is peculiar. This one is not my staircase.
Just the staircase?
I do not recognize this staircase. Tell me, mein Fräulein, and do you?
I'll give it a look.
You look
Really
down
think
at the
about it hard with
staircase,
my eyeballs.
and you do recognize this staircase.
Wow, I
This
do recognize
long,
this thing.
dark staircase down into the earth. You've walked it before once. In that dwarven fort overtaken by cultists. You remember this staircase,
Oh, that
and you remember
really,
the
really dark
face
place.
behind you. You recall now the words of your goddess. Do not turn, do not run, only keep walking.
Oh no, not this thing again.
Guys, this is probably gonna suck. I'm gonna be honest. But we gotta trust in what worked before with Catalogue's word, which is we just stay calm and we keep walking.
Yeah, let's push forward.
This is most curious. And so you begin to walk, slowly, step by step by step, down the staircase, into the dark. And after about 7 minutes of walking, the doctor speaks up once again. And mein Fräulein, forgive the, inquiry, but are you certain that we are simply to keep walking? The staircase does not seem to be ending.
What? Well, I was until you asked about it, but that feels like what happened last time.
And
They just kind of walk through the dark.
as you say this, turning back to look at the doctor, that's when it appears, right over his shoulder, just 3 steps above you. And you recall, that's right, it doesn't actually start until you turn around.
Oh yeah, that's right. And now we turn back around and keep walking.
Fascinating. I feel like some horrific force of the darkness is bearing down my spine, wishing to consume me from the inside out. Exhilarating.
Oh, I please hope. If any of us look back, can you please do it and be the one to go?
Judging by
We
the...
gotta keep going.
And so, you keep going. The overbearing pressure of impending doom, the urge to run, clawing at the corners of your mind. But you've all experienced this before, and 1 foot in front of the other, you continue your descent, even as the walls seem to thrum, even as the darkness seems to get darker than any shadow, as the suffocating blackness seems to encroach and encompass you. till it feels like you're breathing in darkness itself as this emanating visage that you can feel behind you is continually getting closer, like it's at a constant state of acceleration, even as you yourself are not, and the scream in your mind that it's about to overtake you, that you need to run, is growing harder and harder to resist until finally, when you're at the very breaking point, when your hearts are slamming in your chest from sheer adrenaline, where every step is a fight of control against your sheer primal instincts, you reach the bottom. And it's gone. Glancing behind you, it's a single 2-story flight of stairs. You can see the light from the hospital above.
I see, just like before, kind of. I hate when we have to do staircases like this, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
Is this a common occurrence for you?
You'd be surprised what we have to face.
Yeah.
So it's this.
I thought the rats were bad.
I had to deal with a demon knife a few times.
I mean, we were choking on ink like 20 minutes ago.
Fräulein, is that yours? I found it shortly after you arrived, and I put it in the lost and found.
No, I am not picking that thing up again. I have learned my lesson. And I ate that thing. It should be gone.
Narrator
Really?
voice.
You ate it?
They had not, in fact, learned their lesson.
Well, yeah, the first time when we dealt with this guy having a cult. Points to Pilgrim.
Not my finest moment.
Yeah, he had a cult. He hid it in a hidden compartment in a drawer. I'm trained to be an archaeologist, so I found it instantly.
This is all very fascinating, and when we get the opportunity, you simply must demonstrate this for me. However, at the
that
moment,
thing tastes horrible.
We have arrived.
Oh.
You see above you a strange bobbing figure as it floats lazily through the columns. You do not understand its form or biology. Strange tentacles with pulsing orbs at the end that always seem to drift around, floating lazily through a macabre collection of rot, decay, and relic. This once grand throne room in a state of derelict and rot. It has not appeared to notice as you were all standing in a small alcove at the bottom of the stairs. Mein Fräulein? He points over as you see in a cage a small, scrawny-looking puppy.
That's little Bernard!
Mere skin and bones as it lays coiled up.
That's my sweet boy!
And
guys, I don't know what that big nasty thing is, but we gotta pop it!
Frig was gonna point over at the ballista in the corner, like, that looks like an awfully good popper.
Lily, you look at this and you suddenly have a flashback of all 3 times you've been impaled with a ballista.
Oh, right in the chest, every single time.
And this convoluted, overbuilt contraption you see in a corner is somehow all of them cobbled into one.
Lily has one of those moments, her eyes look at it, and then it's just like, tung, 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 all 3 of them just like hitting her in the chest, kind of spiritually, and then she's like, okay, guys, oh man, I need a second. Ugh. Do we think those barrels are strategically placed there for a reason?
They're like a bit. Are the barrels like close to the puppy cage?
They're real close to the puppy, I feel.
They are in the far corner of the room, but you two do not actually know what those barrels are. Pilgrim, however, you recognize blast barrels. They are common enough of a sight in the dwarven mines.
It's just looking over at them. It's like, oh, I definitely think they're a strategic asset.
Okay, so Do we think it's gonna wander over there itself, or do we need a distraction?
I don't
I
know.
mean, it hasn't seen us yet, so we can wait and see.
How big of a blast are those barrels usually?
About this much.
How high up is the puppy cage?
It is sitting on the floor, almost at a slight angle as it's on uneven ground.
Oh, very
Mhm.
interesting. I mean, technically, we could get the puppy. We could save Bernard and create a distraction, and then boom. But also, I'm spitballing here. Feel a little crazy with all of the, magic's going on here. I don't know why this ballista's here, guys. It's really throwing me back.
But I mean, if we throw it, if let's say I throw a pebble over to those barrels, it goes to look and investigate, and we get over, and then we harpoon it through the barrels, and it gets completely obliterated.
Is the stuff in those barrels that unstable?
I don't know. I like it though. I like the idea.
The big enough impact should make it explode.
Now, I do not wish to be the, what is the word, a nonsayer, but, would that not also, what did you say, obliterate the small flea bag?
Yes,
That's what I'm
what we're
saying. I
trying
think
to
we gotta get the puppy
avoid.
first.
That's a good idea, though. What if we use the ballista, pin it to the wall so that we can get the puppy out, and then use the barrels to blow it up?
Now, I should tell you what this Schlacklack infestation under my hospital is, and while I do not know for certain, I do know it is, not friendly. In fact, he points to an ash stain on the floor. That was one of my best nurses, and that, he points to what you now see is a petrified statue, was
Oh
my
yeah, that's
second.
bad. That's
And
bad.
that, he points to just the outline of a silhouette, was my third. That one was nasty.
It's one of those bloody eye beasties.
You, Grave, you don't know anything about beholders. You've never
It's the unknown creature.
witnessed or heard
data.
Why
anything
is
like
it
this
so
before.
squishy? It looks
Why do you think I
wet.
didn't call
I
it
don't
a
like that it looks
beholder?
wet.
Well, I know, but you said one of those IBCs, like you know of it, and I'm saying that you don't.
He's heard tales of eye beasties with lots of different eye rings.
No,
He
I'm
doesn't know what
saying
a
he
beholder
hasn't.
is. I feel like there would be a dwarvish tale.
And I'm saying there isn't because they don't exist on the material plane.
Okay, so it's a case of they don't exist
All right.
normally here.
All right, fair enough. Well, do you know what a hydra is?
He would know what a hydra is. Dwarves have tales of fighting hydras. Filgrim has never personally encountered a hydra, but they are a rare mythological creature of great terror and infamy.
Okay, so Fugam's going to peer around the corner, look at the thing, turn around and look at it. Don't hydras usually come with bodies, though?
I mean, maybe it lost its body?
That's a weird hydra then.
Again, I don't like how wet it looks.
That's not how hydras work. You cut off the head dies, but it grows new heads. And that thing is only a head.
But look at all its tentacles.
Maybe it is the dead head come back to life in whatever honestly terrible place we are in.
So you're saying it's an eyeball hydra?
I will agree it is
I
terrible.
wonder what would happen if I grabbed it onto the spinal column of one of the flea bags. Would it become a new body?
I'm gonna
You're not
pretend like you
allowed to
didn't
do
say
that.
that for the sake of us having to
I,
all work together.
Pyre
I
just
don't
like
care.
growls at
If you want to
him.
study it, you're free to go and be a distraction if you want. You can lure it over to the barrel so we can blow it up.
But what is that saying? The one the Lystria priest. Ah, yes, do no harm. Yes, yes.
Well, you're not the one doing harm. You're just being in the place that it needs to go.
But yes, but then it would do harm to me, and as the saying goes, do no harm unto the doctor.
Well, I don't think you would come to any harm, given how much of an effort it was taken to try and harm you even a wee bit.
That you bring a good point, but it would be foolish to assume that entity, whatever it is limited to your small capacities, mine
But
height challenged friend.
Fergus gonna hit him with the whammy here.
He
But
catches it.
no, not hit him. Like I'm saying this next line.
Oh.
But don't you want to find out? It could be an experiment.
I do. I do.
Got him.
I see.
Now, alright. There is only one major issue. So far, every nurse and I have sent to it has been annihilated, eviscerated, petrified in a single glance. And I do mean glance. It just looks at them, and then the room fills with light, and they are no more.
So it has a ton of freaky eyeball powers.
Yes, a ton of freaky eyeball powers.
But you know the thing about eyeballs?
Oh, I know the many things about eyeballs. I've had many opportunities to peel them back layer by layer.
Yeah, they don't like bright lights, do they? If we can get a big enough flash of light, that'd blind the wee beastie for us to blast it, wouldn't it?
True, but only for a moment. And in that
Moment is all
moment,
we need.
you'd need to shoot the ballista and hope you hit and set off the explosions, but only after retrieving the small flea bag. And
That's
if
how many things?
mine
And how
eyes
many
do
of us are
not
there?
deceive me, that cage is locked.
Working on it.
Pyre just thinks a moment. I don't even have any kind of tools for that. I could break it, but not in my current state.
Fearedom just checks his pocket for his smithy tools.
Could you repeat that?
Fearedom's gonna check his pockets for his smithy tools.
Oh.
Okay, you check your pockets. You find half of them.
Guys, I'll be right back in a bit. I need to go quickly do something. You guys, keep, going.
That's okay. I'm
Okey-dokey.
formulating a magic plan. Oh, fuck, I can't cast magic here. Damn, never mind. I'm useless.
You can cast cantrips.
Yeah. That would be the super helpfulest right now. Well, step one, I think, is getting Bernard out. So, none of us are very sneaky. I'm gonna be so real. It's almost
Yeah, none
actually
of
a
us are very
problem how
sneaky.
not sneaky we are. Oh, also, apparently, say I lied. I'm at 11 hit points. Thought it was 14. Apparently, it's 11.
Tell you what, for being honest and covering it, I will grant you 3 HP as reward.
Oh, wow. 14 big ones. Hey, that 3 is gonna save my life. Alright. Damn, I don't have good odds of actually getting that thing open either. Do I have... I don't think I have thieves' tools anymore. Fuck. Okay, I guess my current plan is I'll sneak over and try and free Bernard, but if it looks like our giant eyeball friend is gonna turn and come eat my butt, shoot it with the ballista. Thoughts and opinions?
That's my only concern is that it would not try to eat your butt, but rather turn it to stone in the blink of an eye.
Right. So yeah, that was an instant thing, right? I see. Your nurses really had the rough end of the stick.
So we have to manage to do this entirely without being seen.
It does appear that way, yes.
We are really not equipped for this.
Nine, in fact, everything I know about you all is you like to ram your heads into the wall until it breaks. 9?
Yeah, but usually the wall doesn't paralyze your friends.
I mean,
Petrify, sorry,
3
petrify
of you.
is much worse. There are 3 of us.
What a fascinating moral conundrum. Save the wee little flea bag at risk of one of you. Kill the monster and risk killing the flea bag. Walk away with yourselves and leave the mongrel to perish.
Yeah, well, that one isn't an option.
Yeah, no, not saving him is not an option.
Also, I hate to be that person, but technically, there are 4 of us.
He hisks his tongue.
You put your nurses in harm's way, I'm just saying.
That was an experiment, mein Fräulein.
And who's to say
he
that
wasn't
you're not
tag along, he
powerful
got to
enough
do
to
his
withstand
fair
it? An
share.
experiment in itself.
And you think I have not tried that?
No, I'm just being sassy now.
I assure you, Fräulein, this room used to have 4 standing columns. Now it only has 2.
Interesting you say that. How stable do those 2 columns look?
Ooh, I think we could bring the roof down on it.
I mean, this is technically a basement, but if we get the puppy out and we know where the exit is, we might be able to just take the whole thing down.
And collapse mine hospital? 999, I will not have this.
Hey, look, we're taking you out to your hospital.
I will have you know I have numerous experiments going on currently. And I will not have their results muddied.
Alright, well...
Here, sucks for you.
Also, this thing is probably muttering your experimental data anyway.
All right. I have made the executive decision as researcher here to take a calculated risk. Come a little closer. Little closer. Closer. You actually have to move to come closer. You cannot just stand there staring at me.
Are you telling me to come closer? The wet eyeball.
Yes, both of you. Both of you.
Oh, okay. I shall shuffle closer.
Fieran begrudgingly does.
What?
If you're gonna push us towards the puppy. I need to get the puppy.
He looks both of you in the face as his gleaming red eyes reflect in yours. Now tell me, what do you see?
Eyeballs.
Yeah, eyeballs, and then it's red, and then
Now, without turning around, what is in the room that you just witnessed behind you currently?
Stuff.
there was my puppy, and then this weird eyeball looking thing. It's like if you took an eyeball and you stuck a bunch of worms to it, but also it was really wet.
Exactly. Now, turn around.
Okay.
You see the same thing, non?
Yes, that's how memory works.
Looks like an eyeball with a bunch of worms on it, yeah.
Exactly. That is how a memory works. Once you have witnessed something, you know it, and once you know it, you remember it, and by remembering it, you know it is there. However, you've been traveling this strange place of mists, and how many times has that not been true?
We don't know. We don't have it. We don't. We lost count.
Exactly. You only remember it after you found it, and until then, you did not know what it was. And mine hypothesis is that until that point, it was not there to be unremembered. However, this place, no matter how many times I come back here, is exactly the same. And so, I ask, why? Why has this place not changed? Mine stairs changed. When none of us were looking, and you all witnessed upon it, it was the same as you remember it, not as I. And yet this place is as I remember it, blast marks and remains of my nurses. No alterations from what you might have remembered, because it has been being observed. He points at the creature. That is looking at it. Thus, it cannot change. Or it is the small flea bag. But I doubt that. I do not think that mongrel of bone and flesh has woken up in some time. Do not worry, Fräulein. It is not dead, unfortunately. It is just weakened. It would be a much cleaner experiment if it would, though. There'd be less variables for concluding if my hypothesis is true.
So how do we go about doing this in an unobserved, unmemorable way?
Well, here is what I am thinking. If observation, if object permanence is more of a law of reality here than a simple mimetic trait, then perhaps, if nothing was observed, it would become a fluid state again. Maybe if no one was looking at the cage and no one remembered the cage was locked, then maybe it wouldn't be. Maybe there wouldn't be a cage. But I do not know.
I mean, we don't
Now,
know it's locked.
that is true. I have assumed it is locked because that is a heavy padlock on it, but I do not know if it is actually locked or just in a closed position.
You'd be surprised how many people close a padlock, but they don't actually do anything to lock it.
Really? In my
More
personal
often than you'd
experience, people
think.
tend to triple lock their doors and then board them up and push the furniture against them.
I think that's just the aura you bring, but that's a hypothesis. I'm
Now
fine.
you're beginning to understand, Fraulein. Question everything. Accept nothing as truth until you've triple blind tested it.
You know, you have poisoned my brain a little bit, but you know, I will take it in this moment. I agree with you.
Wunderbar.
Okay, so you gotta just. Nope, I'm still too dumb.
Do not take it. Do not focus too much on what I am saying, Fraulein. This is just an experiment, a thought experiment, as it were. The objective is to rescue your mangy Fleabag,
His name is
and
Bernard.
the Fleabag, yes.
He's a special boy, damn it.
Ah, yes, wunderbar, such special a boy. Yes.
Do we think I'm short enough that I could duck behind a couple of these gargoyle statues?
That would be difficult with all of its eyes looking around. Uh, but perhaps maybe if we could make it look somewhere else for just a moment, you could manage to slip by.
Do we see any, like, potential holes because of the collapsing of these pillars in this, like,
There
ceiling
wouldn't be
area?
holes, but there's rubble all over the floor.
Okay. I mean, we could go with the rock plan. Do you think it's dumb enough to move all of its eyes at once to one rock?
Your doctor reaches down and picks up a
Yes.
chunk of brick.
Well, hold on. Let Feargrim throw it. He's strong. Or we can let Pyre Shot put it, but it might go through the building.
Mein Fräulein, do you assume me weak? Your friend Pyre's blood courses through me in this moment.
I guess that's true. She is strong, and now you've got her. In that case, you know, unless Feargrim has objections, sure, I guess you could throw it.
I mean, do you trust him to throw it to not give us away?
Ah. Really, I was just going for distance here. I've never seen anything with that many eyeballs before, so I feel like our odds are pretty low here. But I mean, we gotta save Bernard.
Now, there is one thing I am wondering.
Which is
Have you noticed?
I noticed what because I'm
That
kind of
creature
short.
is slowly drifting around the room, staring at things.
That's true. It does seem to just be bouncing around between all of these little corners, but like I can't seem to pinpoint with all of its eyes are looking at.
Exactly. Do you not realize we are standing in an empty doorway?
No.
Well, we are standing in an empty doorway. We are looking
Okay,
at
well,
it.
that's great. I was really trying to cower behind something, but now that you say that, I guess we are just out in the open here, huh? I guess Pyre
And
doesn't count. Sorry, Pyre. I was cowering behind Pyre.
oh, okay, no, Pyre counts. Pyre counts as obstructing view. But, you know, maybe you're all just standing behind Pyre's wings. So we are standing here behind your friend, and your friend is standing there in the open doorway, and yet nothing. How does it not notice a standing pillar of polished white and gold?
Pyre's really shiny too, so I mean, and her feet are out. There's no way that no one would notice.
Exactly. And thus, my hypotheses. He points at the doorway itself. This hallway and that room are not literally connected.
Oh, do you think it could be like when like with the front door when the puppies couldn't see us?
Exactly. Therefore,
Oh.
my second hypothesis that this doorway, anything beyond it, is not part in my hospital.
Oh.
I do not know. Would not make sense, as I have, as I mentioned prior, ventured into the room myself. Much of that destruction dealt at my own hands, in between a less than civil discussion, and yet I cannot seem to recall how I end up back in the hospital now that I think about it.
Hmm. And like
That
that's another
is
memory loop,
fascinating.
like just how we had memory issues too.
Exactly. Which leads me to my third hypothesis, that every time I went to fight it, it killed me.
Seems to
Oh.
track with what we've seen so far.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's really dangerous.
However, I cannot recall for a fact if that ballista has always been there, and Fraulein, judging by your expression, you are quite intimate with it.
I can't explain it. But yes, it's like an amalgamation of every ballista that's ever shot me in the chest.
You've been shot in the chest by more than one ballista?
You'd be surprised by how many times. Yeah,
But mein
3
Fräulein,
at
you are so
least.
small. And
I
that is a very
know.
large ballista. It would go
I
clean
know.
through you.
I
You'd be
know.
pinned to the wall like a kebab.
And I was.
And yet you live.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got new hardware, but yeah.
Fascinating.
Don't
We
touch it.
must
Don't even
experiment on
look
this
at it,
another
actually.
time. Do you have some unique adaptation that grants you a higher survivability of being impaled through the sternum? Oh, there are many ways to test this out, mein Fräulein. Many wonderful ways. I could
Okay,
really
okay, focus. We need to get the puppy.
get to the heart of the matter.
Oh, ha, ha. You know, I'm glad you find this hilarious.
Hilarious? No, I take this with deadly seriousness.
Alright, well, if you want to know about my heart, you can go talk to the frog lady in the forest. Now, we need to figure out. Should we try? I feel like now we could try the rock thing, but we gotta make sure it's away from the puppy. Because if it can't see us through this door, I'm curious to what it would do with the rock coming through, you know?
Very well. He holds up the rock. He looks in the room.
I just like duck under Pyre to like look behind her wing.
And here goes. Shite! As the rock, instead of sailing off into the corner, hits the creature smack in the face.
How did you spike it in the wrong way?
Mein Fräulein, I have not played sports in some time.
All right,
Let
everyone
me
back away from the
throw
door.
The creature seems in a state of agitation as it looks around, everything swollen.
It blinks its
eyes
big
scanning.
eye.
It does, it blinks, it spins around. A single crusty, viscous, almost oil-like tear wells up and splats to the floor. A long
I told you guys it was
dangling.
too wet. Well, I mean, it can see less, but it does have a lot of those. And now it's faster.
Well, that was not in my best moment, but
You know, to be honest with you, I'm gonna say it was Pyre's blood, because Pyre always hits the money right on.
interesting.
Well, it's pissed. But it doesn't know where we are. So the door thing
Yes.
holds. And we can confirm that you have directly interacted with it in a way now. The rock that sailed from your hands went right into that thing's eye.
Indeed, it is physical. And I do so believe, he points at the lab of the floor, that it bleeds.
Oh, it does something. Like I said, it's wet, but I mean, you definitely pissed it off, which in its own way I think is progress. But now the real question is, oh, I thought it was like, I imagined it like picking it up like,
Wrong hitbox. Ignore that.
It's just the moment I
nudged
start
one of
to
them
talk
over
shit.
as it was flying away. As it was flying around, it nudged into one.
Oh, that was almost bad. Oh, but yeah. Well, now we
Hello, I'm
definitely
back.
probably aren't going to be able to slide in. Okay, Pyre, Spark Notes. It can't see us through the doorway because the doorway is like it is upstairs where like the puppies couldn't see us as soon as we went out.
Another ink
This is
door,
almost-
okay.
Yeah, this is like almost another like separate plane, presumably in ink.
Okay.
And we decided to let the doctor throw a rock in because he's got your blood coursing through him, so he's pretty strong. And then I can't quite tell if he spiked it or he fucked it up so bad, but he actually hit the thing square in the eye. So instead of it going to look for the rock, it's now pissed off and goopy-eyed because it got smacked in the face and it doesn't know by what. It's looking under shit, it's mad.
It's got a very large hitbox.
No, that's fair. Pyre upon
But it
hearing
can't see us,
this-
so we're okay.
I imagine Pyre's just like been kind of like in that
We've been hiding behind you the whole time.
loopy. Oh, but you guys have been hiding behind me. Okay, I imagine Pyre's just been in that.
Nobody's been huddled behind your wings as you've been standing there in the open doorway.
Yeah, no, Pyre's like has like that low blood energy, this disassociation for the last few moments.
T-posed.
It's like that's the best way I can describe how she looks. And she just nods.
Well, and now we're all gonna work under the operation or under the assumption that the cage isn't locked, because if this is based on observation and assumption, and I guess not assumption, I don't know, my brain hurts. The easiest way to do it is just believe that it's always been that way.
I mean, all right. I didn't think it was locked to begin with.
Try something, mein Fräulein.
All right, always here up for ideas.
Why simply tell yourself it is unlocked when I could convince you it has always been unlocked if you just look into my eyes.
He tried doing this a second ago. All right, I see red swirlies, red. I think it's a little white in
Lily,
there.
would you please make a wisdom saving throw?
I would love to.
Oh no.
Oh boy, hold on. I gotta add a bunch of shit to this. All right, let me see. 13 plus. Does anyone have any auras active that I should take account?
Mine only
I do
affects
for
intelligence
saves.
checks.
Wait, is this a save?
This is a save. You get +5.
All right, so that'd be a 23 after that, plus my, or no, 24, because I get a +6 to wisdom saving throws.
Okay, so the doctor looking into your eyes stops. My God, you're denser than lead.
I told you, I'm telling you.
The only thing she really has going on in
does
that mind
such
is
a
her wife.
door as wide open as you have no guard at all, and yet somehow you are simultaneously the dentist cow I've ever tried to interact with.
Look, have you ever seen an open bathroom window that goes straight into a concrete box with a faucet? That's the inside of my brain.
9, and I've been in many, many prisons over the years.
Well, I'm just telling you. But so, look, that being said, I believe it. Now, the only thing I wish I could believe, I believe it from right here, but I wish it couldn't see us. The whole time. Because what's so
Lily,
special about this doorway?
don't you have what was that spell that could make us harder to see?
Oh, gee, Pyre, I do, but aside from the fact that I'm out of spell slots, I haven't been able to cast any magic. Because you know what? I had a really cool idea of how to deal with this guy, but I can't cast any magic. I can
Have
give
you
you
tried
this,
to
and I'm
cast
gonna
this
touch.
spell?
I'm gonna touch Pyre because I haven't been able to cast any magic this whole time. I'm gonna give Pyre divine guidance because it makes me feel better.
It is weak, like a slow trickle out of an old rusted faucet, but it does flow forth. The
See, it's like I'm
spark.
peeing magic. It's not even coming out.
Now,
At least
mein
you make
Fräulein,
at least it's some magic.
mein Fräulein, I
That's
wish
true.
to ask
That's more than earlier.
this other spell that Pyre mentioned. What is it?
Well, I don't really have a special name for it really, but it's Pass Without a Trace. And basically it's this cool cloud of fart stealth. I call it a stealth fart. I'm sorry. It really does look like that, and I get nervous when I cast it, so it's even worse. But it goes out like this, and like there's a fluffy black cloud, and then suddenly it makes us really hard to see. And I always feel I feel much better having it, but you know, I just you know?
And Lily, as you go explaining the spell, you are all surrounded by a cloud of black fart dust.
And it never go. It's always right there. It never go. Hold on, I did.
As you
Oh,
have
man.
successfully cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh shit.
Guys! Fire! Fair, look what I did!
I'm just looking down, just like, oh fuck. So, how? But you don't have.
I don't know, I said I did it and I did it! And I had to put, like, my hands into it, but, like, you know, I thought that at the end of the day I was just gonna shit myself, but look, it worked!
Doctor, what did you just realize? Because you were guiding her through that.
You see the biggest shit-eating grin on his face. A grin so magnificent that it could only be described as wunderbar. Mein Fräulein, you have just answered so many questions. You will make an excellent test subject.
Stop describing us as test subjects.
Look, if we get all the puppies and my son rounded back up and my wife, I'll do at least one experiment with you, pro bono, off the table. But they have to be living and whole and happy.
Is a deal. He holds out his hand.
Pyre, I will regret this later, and I'm just gonna apologize now, and I will shake his hand.
As you shake his hand, the veins along both your wrists to the fingertips are faintly visible, as it's almost like the blood flows from one to the other.
It's
okay, I'm holding eye contact.
Pact.
Oh, it's not only vampiric. He was Fae too. Let's not forget.
Oh fuck! How do I keep forgetting that part?
Hey, but you know what this means, Pyre?
What?
He's got to do what I asked, and that's look. So, I know that's kind of questionable, but still.
As a token of mine, as a token of our newly founded partnership, I will give you the results of the experiment and I have been conducting on you all.
Wait, you've been conducting an experiment this entire time?
Not all experiments require invasive surgeries. They are my preferred method, but it is not always needed.
I find that hard to believe knowing you, but I will set that belief aside for the moment.
You are all in terrible condition. Point 2.
Yeah, it does hurt.
None of you have attempted to smite me this entire time. Therefore, I conclude you do not have healing magics, nor do you have access to your God's oh so awesome blessings.
Oh, I have been trying, trust me.
I know, my little friend. And
I just barely got access to the
trying. I'm sure you'll get there one day. Just keep telling yourself. You know, I heard that the elves have a wonderful self-motivation meditation. Perhaps you would like a few lessons in such methods.
All right, you gotta let him live long enough for our pact to complete.
Now then. You have mentioned not being able to cast on magics at any point, but now, mein Fräulein here can cast a middling, guidance, presumably by the holy magics that she has reabsorbed into her mind by letting me back in, and thank you for that, Fräulein.
I'd say it's nice to have you back, but I don't like lying.
They say that a healthy relationship is built on trust and truthfulness. I have personally found you get far better results by lobotomizing your significant other, but that is neither here nor there. And so, where was I? Ah, yes. You cast this spell. It is a spell of nature magics. It is a spell of the hunter in the woods. And importantly, it is not associated with any divine powers or entities. It is not holy magic. Now I have been using magic since we first arrived. I've been using glossomers, I've been using glimmers, I've been using mental suggestions. I've been doing so many things.
Is that because your magic's not holy?
Exactly.
I mean, obviously, but like, oh, interesting.
I just
now, how does holy magic function? Anyone?
It is derived usually from some sort of divine being or some powerful being.
Exactly. It
Let's go,
comes from the gods. It comes from the celestial cosmos. It comes from the grand order of harmonies upon all things that spin. It is the will of universes and sapiency coalesced to perform miracle across the land. And it requires the connection. Therefore, I theorize that wherever we are, there are no gods here. A beautifully simplistic explanation to this conundrum that seems so grand.
You're saying something sent us into the fucking abyss.
He turns to you. He smiles. His smile
Is
gets
that
wider.
what this is?
Pilgrim, you get inspiration as the
Oh,
doctor
because it's
claps his
inky.
hands. And that, my friend, is what I've been hoping one of you would say this whole time.
We're in the realm of the dead gods.
How would the dwarves have access to
Fucking
that?
hell.
How the fuck did the dwarven king get access to?
Now, my friends, we
I'm
cannot
still
be
holding
in the abyss.
concentration on that.
If we were in the abyss, we'd be in eternal agony, as whatever fragment of soul we might have left was torn apart and devoured by the gods' hunger. Their eternal undying need to devour, as they cannot die, but they continuously die and rot away. 999.
When
you in the land of...
Alexandria's crackpot ramblings were right.
We are in the land of mist, a covering, perhaps a veil.
So you're saying we're more like on the rim of the abyss, about to fall in.
Exactly. A land of nothingness. And what in a
Ew.
land of nothingness could exist? Well, to answer that, let me ask you another question. What is a soul? What is a coalescence of consciousness? Why, it is creation. It is unbridled potential. And with pure potential, in a land of nothingness, there was nothing to stop the manifestation of that potential. Now, is there? No, there is not. And therefore, I presume we are only standing on the lifeboat of our fading consciousness, keeping us adrift above an eternal damnation so horrific not even I could begin to comprehend what it would be.
But if we have such unbridled potential, then I've been wanting my shotgun this entire time. And have a look. Tongue holds out his hands. There is not a shotgun. There is no
Because
shotgun. So I imagine it's actually pretty damn
understand
bridled.
how reality works. You know you cannot just hold out your hands and be holding a weapon. That is not how it works. The weapon has to be somewhere. And you know this. It is inherent to your understanding of form, to your understanding of reality. And therefore, it is the restrictor on the pure potential of your soul. It is why man is not a god, because man knows limit.
Well, of course it has to be somewhere. The somewhere it has to be is meant to be in my hands.
But you know it is not in your hand. Thus, it must be somewhere else. Now look in this room. Look in this room. He takes your head and he twists it. You can feel your neck almost crack from the force as your body is slow to catch up. Look at that. Look at that amalgamation, that terrible, horrific contraption. I'm sorry.
Oh,
the
he's
doctor's
dying.
voice.
No, it's fine. Trust me. I have a character coming up in my own campaign that is gonna be ruining my voice as well.
Now look and behold at what you see, my small, anger-prone, smelly drunkard of a companion. And what do you say? Tell me.
It's a ballista, not a shotgun.
Exactly. Look closer. What do you see in this room? He's squeezing your helmet. You can almost feel the groan of the metal as he's exerting his full force on your skull, pushing you towards the doorway. What do you see?
Stuff. And not a shotgun.
More Pacific. What do you see?
I mean, there's a room with stuff in it, and a dog, and a thing, and a. You said you had your nurse as a statue, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna say it's one of these broken pile of rubble.
Or this thing in the middle. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Actually, yeah, that works. We'll say it's that one.
Wait, when did you send your nurses in here? Was this before or after they were sexified?
It was a process in between. Okay, I've been doing many things. I'm a very busy doctor now. Answer the question. What do you see specifically? Describe the objects you see before you.
A whole lot of stuff that I'm not interested in. And the dog.
No. Think closer. There is something you're very interested in here. I can tell.
So why do you
both
send
know
my
it.
shotguns in here?
And God, how do you put up with this moron?
You just have to be consistent, speak slowly, and give him options.
Right. Short, moronic, dwarf. You see a room before you. You see a ballista in this room. You see a horrific, wet amalgamation of eye and flesh sack. You see a dog in a cage. And what else do you see?
Well, I mean, there's also those explosive barrels.
Yes,
But that's not a
barrels of
shotgun.
Oh.
explosives. And what do you do with explosive powder?
You make it explode, of course.
Mein Fräulein, can I snap his neck?
Pyre just
well,
sighs
no.
as she says, "You can use it to fire a gun."
Yes, mein Fräulein! Oh, thank you, I would...
Oh my God, you can use it for a shotgun.
And so, where, mein ignominious dwarf, would you keep a shotgun?
Well, probably near the blasting powder.
And Feargum, as you say that, you see the faintest glint of the handle sticking out from behind one of the barrels.
His eyes
Jeremy
start to
claps his
twinkle
hands
really
and starts
bright.
rubbing him. Like, oh, I've got a plan now.
Now, do you understand it? Reality
But the thing is-
follows logic. Your
But the
soul...
thing is that magic don't follow logic, though. And if magic exists, what's to say I cannot just magic my shotgun from there into my hand?
Because that is not the property
a
shotguns
mage.
have.
A mage's hand.
You are not a mage.
Well, now you just ruined the logical consistency, because now I can't be a mage, because you just said I'm not.
Because you know you are not. My God, you cannot just
But
tell
maybe I
yourself-
wanted to believe.
Well, I'm sorry, the tooth fairy isn't real.
What do you mean? If Hero just looks at him and goes like, "What's a fucking tooth fairy?"
It's a fair cut psyop to explain why all the teeth go missing.
What actually happens to the teeth then?
Trust
Teeth
me, my
don't
father,
go
you do not want to
missing.
know. I know, and I did not want to know.
Well, that's bad. If you don't need to, if you
That's
didn't want to know, then that means it's
terrifying.
real bad.
I guess it has something to do with the bone
How-
fay then. I don't know.
I'm sorry, but
No, the bone fay are delightful sort. Really, chiropractors, most of them, they're very into health and all that, but not honestly
I'm
a bit
sorry,
overbearing
what?
about it.
Are you maybe getting confused with the beard fairy?
9, 9, 9. 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
I'll ask about the beard ferret later.
No, 9, 9, mein Fräulein, you've not.
That's true. If I know it, he has to know it. So maybe I'll actually for sure ask about it later.
What I am trying to tell you is you mentally understand logic. And that logic imprints and conforms how your soul's unbridled potential is understood to function. And as moronic as you are not stupid enough to genuinely just say, you could bring your shotgun to your hand and thus whoop 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 believe it to be true, and therefore it does. Even you are too smart for that.
I pull out my
Wow.
axe. Well, I mean, this returns to my hand when I throw it.
Because you know that is a property it inherently has. It's a throwing
Why
axe.
can't my shotgun have it?
Because you know that is not a property your shotgun has. Your people do not make throwing shotguns.
Well, maybe I want that to be a property that my shotgun has. So I can
Go
throw it
back to the
occasionally.
material plane, invent one, make them a culturally accepted thing, and then come back here.
Fury just turns to go up the stairs. All right, then.
All right, puppy first though.
Okay, so
Fury
to
stops for a second. He's
recap,
like, right, puppy first, of course, priorities.
as Pyre just
Hugo,
like
as you turn around, it is an endless darkness before you.
What?
Guys, where are you?
hello.
Uh-oh.
As the three of you, Pilgrim's not there. You just see darkness midway up the stairs. Ah, mein Gott.
Oh
What?
man, did you think he went back into the loop too far?
What did...
But they were looking right at me.
Do you think he remembers that he's got to turn and look at the guy first before he keeps going? He had to be in
I
that
just
loop for
hope-
a while.
I just hope he does it right. If he turns the wrong way and the guy is below him on the stairs, then he'll have to go all the way back up before he can come all the way back down. That's assuming he does not run, because I got the impression that if anyone runs, then it eats you.
Yeah, running's
no.
bad.
Well, we tried to run from it the first time. It didn't end good.
Wait, just facing the stairs triggers this?
No, you said you began to go back up, meaning as soon
I
as
said I
both
turn
your feet...
around. I turn around to go back up the stairs. I didn't say that I'm starting to go back up the stairs. Then Lily said dog first, and so, foot in the air, like half step forward. Fury just pivots right back around, like, yes, right,
I
priority.
thought you said you go back up.
Well, that is not quite how I implied it, how I meant for it to go. I mean, I'm willing to stick to it if you want me to. Like Fury can just be like, okay, fuck, he's got to go through this. He's gonna be back in 10 minutes. Everyone else carry on.
All right,
I'll stick to that bit if you want me to.
We can do that.
Pyre just looking back, taking a double take. Okay. I was about to say, I don't really understand the principles you're talking about, but as far as I can understand, how we perceive how things should work affects what our souls are able to do.
That is my running theory, yes.
So, how we believe the world works, or how we perceive it and how it works in our minds, as we understand it currently, not with any modifications, to the present, things will follow a logical flow from how we understand it.
Yes, that is my hypothesis.
Okay, this is... This is both one of the weirdest, but one of the most interesting ways I've ever experienced something like this. I don't even... This feels like a dream. This feels like a dream where logic is there, but at the same time, it slips through your fingers in the weirdest possible way.
Is that what the abyss is? I've only ever heard about it.
The abyss is an endless expanse of darkness. As there is light and material, as is there form and order, there must be darkness, immaterial, chaos. And you cannot kill a god. They are beyond such concepts, and so, at the end of the second era, when gods slain and mortal folk rose up, the gods who run the war, who became the pantheon we know today, cast down their fallen enemies into the chaos. And the veil was assembled to keep the two apart. It is like pressure underwater.
All
So
right.
long. Here, have you ever tried holding a cup, turning it upside down and putting it down into a sink of water?
Yes, once or twice.
Well, you notice the air cannot escape the cup. It is stuck.
Yes, it usually is. That's just how it works.
Well, imagine if that cup is the veil. And because the pressure is on both sides, neither can escape. Unless you put a hole in the cup.
Right.
And I believe we are now on the cup.
So, following your analogy, if we're on the cup and we we are on the cup that is effectively the barrier between where the dead gods lie and where
The
normal reality
undying
is.
gods.
What?
The undying gods. Gods cannot die, they are undying.
Semantics. It is so we are currently on the veil between where the gods that were cast down are and where normal reality is. We're on that
Yes.
firmament.
Who would have access to bring us there? Or like where this
as
was
far as
they
I'm
found when they
aware,
were
the only
digging?
beings
Like,
that would have access to such a thing would be the gods.
999, mein Fräulein. Only the gods can kill another god. Only the gods could have set this up, but there are two sides of this barrier, and one of them connects to the mortal plane. Thus, anyone with sufficient power and know-how, and it would have to be vast quantities of both, but they could do it. She could do it.
Cultists. Right, the cultists. That's always been their goals.
I
Oh,
mean,
999, mein Fräulein. Cultists wish to rot away to make holes in the veil, but they have to start from the surface down. They are piddly little ants trying to chew through a concrete brick. However, we are deep, deep within the veil. We are not burrowing down from the top. And when I said I thought it was our soul's potential that was keeping us afloat in this little lifeboat, I need to explain that I do mean I believe it is the pure potential of a soul creating the lifeboat that keeps us adrift. Without it, I think we would fall.
Okay.
The barrier is not physical like a cup. It is beyond the conceptual capacities of the mortal mind. Even I tremble trying to wrap my mind around what it truly means.
Okay.
And every time you die, a little bit more of that is shaved away.
Oh, that explains it. That explains more about our memory loss every time we
let's
die.
see.
Because there's only so much of you in this place, and even the limitless potential of a soul can slowly be eaten away at by forces beyond comprehension, as the dark gods. That's it, mein Fräulein. You are a wunderbar idiot. Well done.
What?
You get top marks.
Thank you.
Who would want thus to burrow, to rot, to decay, to die in terrible darkness until enough of our soul wears away that we fall from the abyss, veil into the abyss proper, to the waiting maw of the undying gods, desperate, eternal hunger for power and for the soul.
Those very dark gods?
Exactly. They are passive. We are so close to internal damnation that mere proximity makes us susceptible to their influences.
Alright. That...
And Fräulein, we aren't fighting against some butcher or the orc. No, 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 no.
We're fighting against the very power of the dark gods. Or at least their manifestations trying to claim us. If I understand this correctly.
And Fräulein, you would do Runebeard proud. And as he says this, Fjorgrim stumbles down and is swearing profusely.
Let me tell you another thing. It's like,
Oh,
if
there he
I
is.
believed hard
Fire
enough,
just
and
like
trust me,
Fjorgrim,
as a
when
right
you...
proper dwarf, I believe in Muritan. What the hell does my abilities as grudge better not work?
He's
You
been
tell me
complaining
that.
the whole time up
Give
and
me
down
that
the stairs.
Like, Fjorgrim, when you bust
Well, you know, he's
into
been
the
ranting
room,
and rambling
you see
all the way
Pyre,
down the
like, in the
stairs.
middle of about to reach out for Hair Doctor.
They have like their arms open as though they were about to hug.
More trying to strangle, but yeah.
No,
Fjorgrim
both are
looks
true.
at
You
us
were
like,
you
Pyre.
He's
were
going in for a hug.
Yeah.
Fjorgrim just looks at Pyre like, Pyre, please, you have so much better taste in men than that.
How do you know his name? I have never brought up that man to you.
What do you mean? You've brought him up numerous times.
Never to you.
No, you did. You did.
Pyre's talked about men before?
My teacher, Ruinbeard.
Oh, that... Yeah, okay, now we're back. I see.
No, I know for a fact I have never mentioned him to you. I've mentioned them to
Well, I
Lily.
suppose you did not mention him to me personally. Oh, but you'd be amazed at how well sound travels within the Lion King's palace. Especially when you are in the walls.
You are such a
You know, it's really
creep.
rude to eavesdrop on people.
You are such a fucking creep. The fire just shakes her head. I suppose I would do him proud in this instance, but it's still just... I still need to return his rings with him back to his fucking wife. Do you even get that done?
And I'm sure you will get the chance if we are not consumed by the eternal, undying damnation that waits us below.
Right. Okay, so... You
Though
said...
I do have to ask.
Yes?
You've mentioned it a couple times that you were in the Dwarven Hold, and, why?
Because we have to beat up the king, obviously.
Well...
And
Oh,
knock
we
his
were
senses back
getting
into
the
his
guy who
stupid
stole my
face.
wife.
That too.
We were hired by the... We were hired... Well, not hired, but more or less just requested or told by the Tabaxi King to bring back Ravza Dune to be held trial by the laws of his homeland.
Yes, I remember that man. The 17th compensation of his name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that asshole.
That man.
Yes, so many people were up in arms about him when I was there at the palace. Oh my god.
He's a real pain in the ass, and presuming it hasn't been 30 days since we got in here, he's still supposed to be doing shit for me.
Oh?
And by that I mean wait and put.
Yeah, she put him under a gas.
Oh, now mine, Fräulein, you've been holding out on me. I'll tell you all the details.
Okay, maybe a little bit.
To be fair,
Chaos or mental control? I did not think you had it in you.
To be fair, he was
you
being
know, it's an open
difficult.
door, but I've been trying to strengthen my mind.
Honestly, he was being super difficult, and at that point, we were just wanting to make him shut up.
Well, you tell.
Well,
Pyre just gestures to
really,
Lily. She's the one who made it.
the whole thing that I requested of him was that it was like very well structured, if I do say so myself. To not only include helping us find Chi, who he locked away, and the puppies, but also that he's required to come with us in person to stand trial before King Faralis to serve injustice because he did some bad stuff.
And he was helping you. So then, why were you in the Dwarven Hold? And did you not leave?
He escaped
Well,
into the
he brought
Dwarven
us,
Hold, and that's where we
yeah, and
found him. And
yeah, and
he told us that Chiam Nam and the puppies were in the keep or the castle.
yeah. And then we woke up, not here, but like in the woods, confused, scared, kind of, and almost
I
remember
do want
anything
to
until-
clarify that Razadun said he didn't know anything about puppies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, he
Well,
said
we
this is
know
what she
for
was.
sure that Chi, at least.
He said he could help us find Chi, and then he led us somewhere, and then, you know.
No, he didn't lead us somewhere.
Was
We
this
were in
before-
barrels, weren't we?
We were
hid away in.
we were hid away
Oh,
in
fuck,
a bunch
we were
of
in
treasure
vessels.
being given to a dwarven king. And
Yeah, we were buried in gold.
memories after that are spotty.
And this was
Yeah.
after you put the mental control on him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mein Fräulein, what exactly did you tell this Razadun?
Oh, gee, I'd have to scroll somewhere back up in.
Just
Either my
Lily
notes or
Bear
my chat
taking a
log
moment
up there.
just to roll back her eyes.
Yeah. Chicken target. Oh, well. I didn't need that. It would have been too convenient for me to have written it somewhere. I commanded him that he tell us where we can find Chi Nam, Bruno, and his puppies so that we all may return to the southern Tabaxi tribes for you, Razardun, to stand trial before King Faralis for judgment for your crimes.
And that it is. Ah, mein Fräulein.
Oh, what did I do?
You made no mention of you three being alive to return with him. Only that you return.
Well,
He has to be alive to stand trial, but you do not.
I thought that us being alive was kind of like a given. I guess I didn't think about
Never
that.
assume when making deals, Fräulein.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
Fey
right.
101.
No, that makes sense. The devil is in the details, as they say.
Well, but wait, hold on. If we do live, it's still valid, right?
Yes, if you do live, it is still valid.
I plan
But
on being alive. Look, I got a wedding to get to. Not right now, but I'm gonna marry her. I promise. I promised her. I promised a lot of
But
people.
does he intend for you to be alive?
His intention doesn't matter to me.
No, his
Exactly.
intention is what put us here.
I mean, yeah, I know that much. I guess what I'm trying to say is, guys, we can't die here.
I don't
No,
plan
we
for us
cannot.
to die.
And so, here, Dr. Torrance, we must address the fly in our ointment. The
How do we deal with that?
figurative heffalump within the room.
The piss in our pudding. No?
We are
Okay.
currently all protected by your stealth gas.
Oh yeah, we have stealth gas.
And so, presume one of us goes to the cage, the other to the ballista, while our plucky companion here goes and gets his shotgun. And then, presumably, somebody will shoot the creature towards the barrels, and then our friend here will set them off.
And I will duck out of the way with puppy and arm.
Wunderbar.
He's big boy.
Pyre will nod. I think I'll man the ballista. If that is
Excellent.
all right with you all.
I believe in you, Pyre.
Pyre just nods. Yep. I suppose, Lily, you want to go grab the puppy?
Yeah, I'll do the puppy.
Oh shit, I forgot I bought metal dice.
Hell yeah.
So I just remembered I had this dice container on my desk, and I'm just like, oh, I wonder what's in here. And it's just the fucking set of metal dice I bought at the Ren Fair and completely forgot about.
Nice.
Dang.
Oh, it's $20 well spent.
$20 for metal dice?
They're like solid metal and like really big detail.
I know, but only $20?
Oh, I thought you were like surprised that they were $20.
Like the
Yes,
cheapest
but
metal
the
dice
other
I've
way.
seen is, $50.
And these things are heavy, by the way. Like, these things are surprisingly heavy. Anyways, so I think Lily, you go for the dog for the puppy. I'll man the ballista. Fiocrum, you go get your gun. And when when we're all in place and we have everything ready, I will. Fiocrum, you will get out of the way of the explosion. Lily, you will take the puppy away, and I will shoot the ballista so that it will land at the pile and firebomb it.
That sounds like a plan.
Is everyone happy with that?
I
If I might make one last suggestion,
I was about to ask if you had any complaints, Herr Doctor.
I do not believe armor will do you any good from instant annihilation, and that this will be a matter of speed and stealth. I will take good care of your armor as you brave annihilation.
Pyre looks at him. He just growls a bit. I just accepted this thing. I just accepted this thing as a part of me.
I mean, if you wish to keep it on, that is all you. I just think that's probably a quite perceptive creature.
You're right. Pyre just sighs. Thing's gonna be a bitch to put back on.
Apio, you kind of look over it.
mean, it's not like it hinders your movement.
It does count as heavy plate, though.
Yeah, that's the main issue. It counts as heavy plate, so I get a disadvantage. But yes, I look over my armor.
You can't find a seam.
Um, um, I have no idea how to take this off.
Well, just turn around and
How about we stop
Um,
wasting time and just
keep-
get on with it?
Pyre just looks the hair doctor. Keep in mind, this suit is made out of a dragon, and as far as I'm aware, the dragon's soul is still bound to it.
the suit?
It's alive.
Nein, Fräulein.
It's alive. This thing literally jumped onto me.
He nods. But the soul of the dragon is not in the suit.
Mm-hmm. Then how do you expect... The armor still works as armor, but its features don't.
Because it is a piece of crafted metal.
No, actually. Well, at least as far as I'm aware, this isn't normal metal. And I actually believe it's actually crafted from dragon scale. Or something similar. There's dragon components in its design.
Her doctor stares at you for a long minute and slowly tilts his head.
It's a long story. I mostly figured most of this out from talking with my glaive, and also what happened at that Solios temple. Apparently, I've been running on low power mode this entire time.
I see. That is what you believe. Okay, then. Moving on to the plan.
This buyer's just like, hey, if you don't believe me, that's on you, but I'm telling the truth.
Everybody, if you are ready to get started, please make stealth checks.
Alright,
Bye-bye.
here we
Stealthy
freaking
time.
go.
That's a 15.
Bye-bye.
Alright,
19.
Mm-hmm.
alright, wish me luck. Oh! I have an inspiration I'm going to use on that.
I also gave you divine guidance.
Yes, I'm also going to use my divine guidance. So that's like a D8.
Oh, great. Did you remember to roll with disadvantage?
Yes, it automatically does that.
Okay.
My lower roll was the 15.
Alright. I think guidance is a D8.
Alright. Okay.
Oh!
So, so
22.
11, so 22.
And then there's whatever the pass without a trace bonus is.
Yeah, that adds
Plus
up
10.
to 22. That was a nat 20. God damn it.
Right? You all. So your total is 22?
22, yeah.
Right. How are you planning to do this?
Okay, my plan is to try and keep as low as possible and moving between whatever objects I can before I can get to the ballista. Trying my best to use what cover there is.
And Lily and Fiogum, I assume you're doing the same thing, but along the other way towards the barrels and
Yeah,
caves.
I'm very slowly to get to the puppy.
All right, you may put your tokens on the map.
All right, just a moment. Just a minute.
As you're all sneaking into position, Kyle, you feel something as you turn to look, as this thing turns to look at you. One by one, its eyes all swerving to look at you.
I stand completely still.
It moves up.
I grab my shotgun and throw a rock at it.
Make an attack.
Like, Pyre's helmet is, like, fully closed, so she's, like, trying to stand still.
17?
This would be an improvised weapon.
That is what I rolled, yes.
Okay. 17. You throw the rock, but it doesn't quite reach. It goes a bit wide, and as it hits the stone, one of the eye sockets swerves as there's a great flash of light. The rock and the ground where it hit is now just a hole, roughly 3 feet deep and 3 feet across.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps two eyes pointed at that hole as its main eye turns to look at you, Pyle. And you can see a translucent lid slowly blink as the eye remains fixed on you and begins to rotate sideways and then the other way, its maw opening and closing.
Pyre's just going to stay as still as she can and just hope that Lily can get to the puppy.
Dun, 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 to the puppy. Dun, 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 to the puppy.
It slowly reaches one of its eye stalks up. A light begins to flicker and glow within it.
Getting the
Have
puppy
I gotten
out
far
of the
enough to
cage.
acquire
Puppy in the
shotgun?
cage. Puppy out of the cage.
What, Pilgrim?
Have I gotten far enough to acquire shotgun?
I will say that yes, you were holding over here as this was happening. You have reached the barrels and you now have mundane shotgun.
Like, okay, shotgun. Come on. I go to prime it. Come on, you're loaded, you're loaded, you're loaded.
Mm-hmm. You open it up, it is indeed loaded. Dwarves do not believe in having unloaded weaponry.
That weirdly
I'm gonna
checks
look at
out.
Lily and see how she is with Puffer.
Lily, you have just reached the cage.
Okay, I'm gonna be taking aim.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm taking the puppy out of the cage.
Yes, you're here. You're opening the cage. You reach the door. You believe that it is not locked, and you grab it, and in your shock and dismay, it is locked. As you reach up and as you pull in frustration, it just pops off because it's a master lock.
Excellent. I knew yanking on it. See, my experience with locks has come in handy. If I just yank on it enough, it'll fail itself.
I'm sorry. This reminds me.
Can I keep it in case I find another one in the future so I can open one with master lock?
Yes. Well, actually, no. You've already done this before. I don't know if you remember, but looking down, there's already one on your belt.
I don't remember, but now I see it. I'm just like,
this is a Tenketsu combination lock. You can open it with a Tenketsu combination lock. Fucking love that guy. Just unhinged lock
You
making.
reach in, and there is the puppy. He's so underweight, skin and bones, fur kind of matted, barely breathing.
Okay, I still don't know if all of my cantrips work or if it's just the one, and Lily wouldn't know that really either. So, as she's like shuffling back to like give Pyre the thumbs up, I'm also going to attempt to cast Spare the Dying,
Right.
just
As
in
you
case.
cast this, the faintest glimmer of holy light comes from your finger. The creature immediately swivels around. It lets out a wailing shriek as all 8 of its eyes point towards you, bright light filling the room. Lily,
Skablam!
Fiogum, roll your attack. Lily, make 2 dexterity saves.
Okay,
Ooh,
and I've
28,
got the
baby!
puppy. 2 dex saves. Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm
You
in.
might
Well,
be
how far
in
away is
Feargum's
Feargum?
aura. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be just close enough.
What is your aura's range?
I think
10
Force
feet.
are like
So I'm gonna like
Okay,
skip
so
lamb scoop.
this isn't necessarily a 10 feet distance because the map perspective.
Oh.
This ledge, these barrels are about 10 feet back from the ledge.
Okay, without it, I
Okay.
get a 17.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I need to roll the other one. That's right.
I'm gonna like skip lamb and scoot.
And then
So
that one was a
hopefully by the
19.
time my scooting gets them in range.
So, 1 second, let me.
I've got the puppy like football style tucked in. American football style tucked into
What
my
are the
arms.
rolls?
17 and a 19.
Okay, with a
Because I had a
17 and a
+9.
night wave, 2 beams of energy cleave through the ground where you were standing. The cage seems to just stop floating up mid-air, as you don't even know what the other beam would have done, but you managed to gracefully backflip out of both the ways using the technique you learned from your brief stay at the Wolfpack.
I hope somewhere, my leader be as proud of me.
As soon as Lily Bear's out of the way, Pyre just yells, "Feargum, move!"
As you shout that, 2 of the I-beams swerve back at you.
I grab the ballista firing mechanism and fire.
You grab the ballista, only to realize this ballista doesn't move from the amalgamation of parts.
Oh, fuck.
The mechanism still functions, but you can only really aim it up and down.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's one of those.
I'm going to then, just as soon as I realize that, just use it as cover.
Wait, you use it as cover? That is your action, Fiogum. What was your attack?
I hit with a 28.
Okay.
Throwing damage. We get 19 damage.
Okay. You fire out this loud bang as the creature roars out. That was everyone's surprise round. Now, please roll initiative.
Hoo boy, we're fighting a beholder.
And
I get a
I don't
25.
know about you. I was trying to get us out of here.
No, move. Alright, initiative, dirty 20.
I think advantage is the same, so I'm gonna roll it this way because I don't feel like doing it separately. 22. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's spooky.
Alright. And, Grave, what is your initiative?
It was 24.
Okay, so
Hell
we'll
yeah,
go
we did great.
Grave,
Mhm.
Lily, Io. Now, Grave, I do have to ask, because I do not recall. In your current build, do you have the crossbow expert? I didn't believe you had taken it because you were using the axe.
No, I still have it. I never dropped it. Even for the time that I've been shotgunless, I've kept that feat.
That is true. You've wanted to get one the entire campaign. So, alright, so then you do ignore loading property.
Yep.
Alright. It is your turn.
You just pumps the shotgun, fires again.
Be pump action or action?
I don't know, but Field's gonna make like it's pump action, even though he doesn't know what that is.
You know what? I want it to be the double barrel kind where you just pop the barrels down, pop in the shells, and pop them back up.
Super shotgun, I can roll with that. It's the first double barrel shotgun.
Yeah.
I feel like its tech level is within dwarven range, you know?
Yeah, no.
Mhm.
Honestly, a double barrel is ridiculously simple.
Oof, that's a 18 to hit.
Oh, so you're a paladin, don't you get double attack?
Multi-attack? Yeah?
Oh yeah, I do.
I'll say, since this is a double barrel shotgun, just winging it right now. Somebody write this down. That, you know, the crossbow feat allows you to ignore the loading property for one barrel, so you can fire it every time, but the second barrel has to be actually spent a bonus action to reload, or has to spend an action to reload, and it can also just be an additional attack whenever you want if it's loaded. We can workshop the details after session. For now, it'll just function like that.
Yeah, I mean, like, it is not hard to just flick open a double barrel shotgun, shove 2 shells in, and then flick it back up in a single loading action. I mean, you gotta practice it for it to be smooth.
Okay, can we go over the details after session?
Yeah. Just the thoughts are stuck in my brain, and I need to get them
For
out.
now,
Let's
it'll
move on.
function like this, and we can do whatever after. So,
Yep. So I get 1 shotgun per round unless I just deliberately bonus load both barrels. Anyway, I just skip blammed him. That was what was it? 18? Does that hit?
No.
That does not hit.
You were a little
No.
off on your aim, as this shotgun's a bit longer than you're used to.
Do I move down so that we can all just like skedaddle out the door?
That is up to you.
Or are we gonna linger in here and actually try and kill this thing?
I was gonna get out as fast as possible, to be perfectly
Yeah,
honest
you
with
guys move.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Pyre can pin it to the rest of these and.
Yeah, I'm gonna move tactically down here because then
That's
I can at least move in
hope.
front of the barrels so I can try and base it in a position. So yeah, either way, I can make this move work either way. Because like otherwise, my initial thoughts were to like move up here to try and kind of draw aggro, but then that does just make a longer distance for me to sprint down here, where I can just up in front of them and get the same results. So yeah, I shoot. I get over here. I'm gonna.
Oh, Fielgrim, as you jump down and you're now next to Lily, you'll hear your doctor call out, 9-9, don't group up! Scatter!
Hi, you know what? Say less.
I've just got like shotgun in my left hand. Then I just skip blam. Then I just reach to the back where my dwarven throwing axe is. My lovely axe. And I'm gonna yeet the axe.
Make an attack.
Come on, baby. Ooh, that's 27.
That hits.
Come on, here. Roll damage. Come on, roll damage. You really do? It's 12 damage.
Alright. Your axe manages to graze it. It now has a gash along its strange surface, and you can see fluid kind of oozing out, but not quite, as though there's an internal membrane holding in its liquids.
Ew.
What you're saying is piercing damage could pop it.
You could think something like that, yes. Alright, and I'm assuming that is your turn?
That is my turn.
Lily, it is your turn.
I'm running. The hair doctor says scatter, and Lily goes say less, and I am taking Puppy in arms and booking it straight for the door.
Do you attempt to stop your movement behind a column?
Yeah, I would attempt to give it like a full like a stealth like she did earlier, like da na 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 na.
Going to take 3 rounds for you to get back to the doorway.
That's okay.
With the puppy.
With the puppy. I have arms full of puppy. With arms wide open. Lily's still not sure if any of her cantrips work yet, but let me clarify. In this terrain, is it gonna take a movement or an action for me to move towards the door every turn?
No, it's just, I'm counting it as difficult terrain, as you kind of have to hop over and through a bunch of stuff.
Perfect. Well, sneeze. Okay. Lily would, like, shuffle the puppy in her arms from behind this pillar and, attempt, she's still not sure it's gonna work, stick her hand out, and cast the cantrip Sacred Flame on the beholder, our eyeball friend.
It sputters. It's weak.
It's like a single spark. Pew!
And calling it forth is like you remember when you were a little girl and you got punished for skipping your bead walk, so you had to man the water pump for like a whole week. That type of exhaustion comes to your mind.
Oh, the bones. Oh, the aching muscle.
But as you walk, eventually that spark does come out. I have to make a dex save, yes?
Yeah.
Alright, it fails.
Okay, all it did just takes D8 of damage.
What type?
Oh, it says radiant, so it might not work.
Okay.
It's only 3 points. I just go, and a single spark, like, floats down from the ceiling into one of its eyes.
And when that spark hits, everybody, you are flashbanged as the brilliant
I'm behind cover.
seems to fill it and shine out from all of its light, as though it's amplifying and magnifying this light as it shrieks and stops. Completely immobile, mid-air. You all have disadvantage to any perception checks and limited visibility as you have been flashbanged.
I have Victor's Eye. Does that help?
I'm so sorry.
I have Victor's Eye. Does that help make me immune or more resistant to being flashbanged?
No, you have a good point. Vix's eye specifically is immune to being flashbanged.
Great, so I'm blind in one eye.
You can see out of one eye.
I mean, it's better than no eyes.
That's true. Lily's currently got her eyes closed and is like, okay, Bernard, be my eyes. We're gonna run for the door. I can't. Oh, my soft boy. Oh, I'm gonna give him so much food after this.
Would my helmet's visor help any or no?
In this instance, no, because the seal was not perfect and it got up into your highly reflective metal helmet.
I'm so sorry. It's literally like you just watch a single flake of a fire come down and then a roaring inferno of lights.
Yeah, you didn't know, Slaya, don't worry. Or not Slaya, Lily. Lily. You didn't know.
But maybe it is also unable to see, so that's cool.
That's my best hope, because I have a plan to keep you guys running.
Alright, and with that, Pyro, it is your turn. As you look at the beholder, it is completely immobile. Just
is it in
stationary mid-air? Is
it in the correct arc?
No, it's like a foot to the left.
Fuck. Okay, question. Can I so question, but before I do anything else. I'm guessing that the ballista is currently pointed in a way that would allow it, if it does hit the beholder, to land right in the explosives, right?
Yes, you look at this arc, and from the party's abnormally high experience manning ballista, you approximate that it would indeed, with the weight of the beholder on it, hit smack down at the explosive barrels.
Okay. Fuck. How high up is in the air?
It was like right above your head looking at you, so it's maybe 8 feet off the ground.
Okay, this is going to seem like such a weird play, but I have a very terrible idea.
I
That you
love
push it
terrible
one
ideas.
foot to the left using your pole arm.
Yep! Push it to the left just so that I can hit it and full send the ballista into it.
Give me
That doesn't seem like a bad idea.
an athletics check at disadvantage.
Alright. It's a good thing I'm
You
good
can
at
do it,
athletics.
Fire.
Fuck!
Damn it.
I have to give
Wow!
Fire my inspiration.
Io, you have inspiration. You may make another check.
I'll make another check.
I gotta make this
There we
work.
go.
20!
Bio, you are trying, you just can't do it, but then Fergum's like, you got this, Bio! And Bio's like, yeah! And you put your back into it, digging your claws into the ground, something normally instinctual to you, but you haven't done in so long. And as you do that, you give yourself the purchase needed to exert your full strength, every muscle in your body stretching out as you push it the foot to the left, to the right.
I'm going to then pull the lever.
That was definitely your action. I think pulling a lever can be a bonus action.
Fuck yes.
You run over and you pull that lever, and the ballista, the trilista, fires like a thundercrack. Such was the tension of the strings. As this creature is pierced and flies through the air, ballista bolt and all, landing smack dab into the explosive barrels. They do not explode, however, but it has now crashed into them, and they are all broken as it lays amongst the blast powder.
Okay, I'm going to start schmoving.
I'll say that took your full turn,
Alright, that's fine by me.
and it is now
Okay.
the creature's turn. It suddenly shrivels. It pulses. The radiant light fails as it screams. It cannot move from the ballista bolt holding it pinned to the ground, but its eyes rake beams across the room. Everybody, please make me 2 dex saves.
2 dex. Oh.
Two dex saves, alright.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
everyone started crying.
You wanna know what I got?
What?
I got a 2 and a 3.
Okay.
I got
12
a
and
nat
a
1 and
13
18.
each.
Okay. Lily?
What was the oh, you guys, we're not doing so hot with this deck save thing. Hold on, let me roll.
2 dex saves.
I get to add +9, so that's cool. Okay, 28 and 24.
Lily, the beams strike out. You do a front flip over one, and then a somersault sideways to immediately change your momentum, dodging the other one as you keep moving. Feargum, what exactly were those rolls again? You said a 12 and a 13?
12 and a 13, which on the straight up on the die, it was a 2 and a 3.
Mm-hmm. You see Feargum running as a beam rakes off him as he falls flat on his face, and another one rakes over him as stone begins to creep over his sleeping form as he snores, almost peaceful. As you have been struck and hit with the sleep and then petrification rays.
Damn it.
Alright.
Kyle.
How did it get so bad all of a sudden?
So you fail the save as it hits you with
Rolling
a
out.
fear beam. You are terrified. You want nothing more than to run away from this thing to the nearest exit, the doorway.
Well,
Convenient.
that's already our goal.
And you are running so fast that you dodge the slow way, which would have reduced your movement to 5 feet.
Woo!
Damn.
As you as Lily, you are now 1 round away from the door, and Pyre, you book it. Due to your wings, you don't actually suffer the movement penalty, so you're also just 1 move away from the door.
How many moves away from Feargrim are we?
1. It would take 1 move to get back to Feargrim.
Okay. Good to know.
That one of you is afraid and can't move closer to me because that would be moving closer to the creature.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm fine.
And unfortunately, I am asleep, which means my aura does not count for shit.
I literally couldn't do anything about the asleep thing, but I might be able to bullshit logic my way through the petrification thing.
Okay,
Mhm.
Grave. It is your turn. You may make
The stone like carcass around you is starting to rumble from your snore.
Okay, you have to make. This is interesting. So normally it'd be a con save against this. However, it actually ties to the original save. So you have to make a DC 16 saving throw or be torn to stone.
Oh.
What save am I rolling?
Dexterity.
Come on, 3 times the charm. Oh, 21.
All right. Feargrim, you snore.
I rolled
and
a
you roll
16 on
over
the die.
asleep in order to scratch your belly, and that breaks the
Mm.
petrification's hold as the stone stops sweating.
Oh,
You are still
Why is there an army
passed
that's
out.
composed of the average British man?
All right, well, I definitely can't help with that part.
At
This
least
will
I'm not
last for
turning to
1
stone.
minute, unless another creature uses their full action to slap you across the face and wake you.
I also wake up if I
Really?
take any damage, don't I?
True, but I don't think you want that to be any of the beholder's damaging effects.
It might just try and eat
Probably
you.
not, no.
Lily, it is your turn.
All right. Seeing Feargrim immediately take this petrification stone turning thingy. She's gonna turn. She still has the puppy, but to clarify, it's over here screeching and beaming still.
Yeah, its main body is pinned to the ground as it's shaking, trying to free itself, as its eyes are thrashing around, shooting beams indiscriminately.
Right, okay. Uh-huh. Right. Okay, I can make it to Fairgrim, but I'm gonna just try and punch him. Or do you think the puppy licks would wake him up? I would do that too.
You're not sure Bernard has it in him to lick.
Oh, my sweet baby is struggling. Okay, since my arms are full of puppies, I would use my hardy hooves to equivocally just run up and stomp on Feargrim a little bit.
Just a little
Okay.
bit.
Just a little,
Feargrim,
not a lot.
You take 1 bludgeoning damage as you wake up.
Donk.
Wake up. This is bad.
Oh shit, we still got temp HP.
I don't have shit, but I believe in you.
Well, you do me 1 donk, and that wakes me up.
Okay, perfect.
Feargrim,
And
you
then I
had a
immediately want to go
dream.
to the door.
You were drinking beer, and your wife was there, and suddenly you're back here.
God damn it, why couldn't this be the dream?
Pyre, it is your turn. Unless, Lily, you have any bonus action things you want to do.
I really just want to get my butt out of here.
Okay, Pyle, it is your turn. You are still feared and you are running.
I am just going to book it towards the exit.
You manage to get over the threshold into the exit, and the doctor's like, mein Fräulein, as you fly right up the stairway. Conveniently, you never actually put a foot on the stairs, thus not triggering its effect as you just find yourself back in the hospital.
She's in the trauma unit. The nurses are bringing her water. It's not good.
Actually, yes, they do shamble up, and one of them does give you a glass of water, as you are now back up here in the hospital.
Pyre's just gonna take the glass of water very shakily.
These people, I'm just going to put them on the staircase to indicate they're down there. Right, and now it is the beholder.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, this is fine.
It will make an attempt to free itself. It will fail, and it will continue to just shoot out its beams. Lily had to step away, but Grave, could you make me 3 dex saves?
At least my aura's in effect now. 27.
Mhm.
13.
Mm-hmm.
And 23.
Mm-hmm. So... as you're running, you fail to save for the sleepway and fall flat on your face.
Again? Again!
Was dumb.
Hey, be glad I haven't rolled the instant disintegration way.
I'll be completely honest, Leia. I thought that was the one that hit me.
No. I haven't actually rolled that one at all.
Oh, okay, thank God.
I thought I made it use that one when I threw the stone.
Oh, it did. I should say it hasn't used that one on any of the rolls against you all.
Yeah, but like it used it on the stone, which means it should be on cooldown, right? It has the cooldown, right?
Normally, yeah.
Wait, you said normally. That makes me think, oh.
Wait. No, it doesn't.
Wait, what? I thought that had a cooldown.
The beholder shoots one of the following magic eyeways at random, and there's no cooldown.
Oh my. So we just have to be lucky enough for the dice not to land on disintegration.
What it does have is it has 3 legendary actions, and it could actually be shooting at each of you at the end of your turn.
Well, let's hope it doesn't do that.
I have not been doing that, but yeah, and so yeah, it doesn't actually have a cooldown.
That's actually frightening.
Okay, we will wait for Lily to return to make her dex saves.
Alright.
How is everyone enjoying the session?
This has been absolutely hilarious.
Also, Grave, I'm glad that you managed to put it together.
I want to add that it's entirely by accident.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes it better.
Like I was going for like what was the most exaggerated thing that Pilgrim could say in this moment.
Seriously, you auto-updating now? General, I won't be able to calculate the right date of my
And it
satellite
turned
for
out to be the
49
fucking
minutes.
answer.
How long till impact? 11 minutes and 44 seconds.
Now, one thing that is just to randomly change question because I've been keeping an eye on it. There's going to be a Commander ban and restricted announcement on February 9th, and I'm really worried that they're just going to be like, we've decided to unban everything.
I hope not.
Well, I mean, Commander's now in the hands of Wizards of the Coast, and Wizards of the Coast really doesn't like their highly expensive rare cards being banned.
But also they should tactically ban them to drive up the price. Like right now, a whole ton of Magic cards are getting like super devalued because they're actually releasing too many packs.
Yes, but they're making sure that none of the stuff that actually needs reprints are in those packs.
Mm-hmm. Which is why Magic is absolutely falling on its face because no one's buying those packs. Which means it's basically all third-party market stuff, which means they're not getting any piece of that pie.
Oh no, they're getting it.
Like, it's still making money, obviously, but it's not making as much money. So, the shareholders are like, right, we're taking you to court because you fucked up.
It's a whole thing. Ooh, Dark Forest ambiance. Ooh, let's see what this is. Dark misty forest of ambient music. No, this is terrible. There's a beetle right next to the microphone that keeps going. Ruins the Dark Forest ambience.
Join the bot. We have free 5G Wi-Fi, free RAM, waifus or husbandos for all, cookies, GTA 6, remastered Fallout 3, plus remastered Fallout New Vegas, Half-Life 3, Titanfall 3, Thief to your heart's content, gambling, alcohol, Pacific Rim 2, Everlasting Peace on Cyberstan, request. We take requests for what the public wants to ensure that they're happy. We also save you all. Everyone has rights no matter your beliefs, and we promise Super Earth safety under our guidance. No programming doesn't lie.
What's this?
It's a fucking post for fucking Helldiver. It's just like...
Imagine there's a game update where you do get to play as the bot.
That would be pretty fun.
Or they make like a side game where you get to play from that side. That would be neat.
That'd be cool as hell.
I don't know if it's. I don't think it's likely to happen.
Probably not, but it'd still be cool.
No Pacific Rim 2, I'm in!
Get a Pacific Rim 2 though, and it kind of sucked.
No, that's what it said. No Pacific Rim 2.
Oh.
Honestly, at that bit, I stopped reading and just signed up.
So why did you leave Super Earth and go to the bots? They promised no Pacific Rim 2.
So why did you betray humanity? I got tired of waiting for Titanfall 3.
However, I noticed that they're not promising Portal 3.
I don't think there needs to be a Portal 3.
I mean, I know you're right.
It's like the
And
weird thing
the
is
amount
that,
of community levels that are just already there.
and there's
No, no,
also
no, no,
all
no,
the
no, no,
fan
no, no, no.
games.
I want more Cave Johnson dialogue. I want more Tsundere Gladys.
Wouldn't we want like a prequel for Portal then?
Ooh.
I mean, there was
Ooh.
Portal Orange, I think, that tried to do that. I think that's what that was called.
Let's see. Can I find free resource for Store Finder?
Oh no.
Stellarium Web Online Store Map? No. Oh no. I think I mean the actual astronomy. Store Finder.
TTRPG.
Store Finder Second Edition. Here we go. Source Library. Store Finder 2E Nexus from Demiplane.
Mm-hmm. Let me check something.
Store Finder Primal. Everything you need to start playing Store Finder Second Edition for free. Oh, but everything else costs like 30 some bucks. I don't want to play 30 bucks for a PDF download.
Hold on,
I'm
let
gonna
me go
pay,
check something. Hold on, I think Humble might have a deal. If it does, I've been meaning to grab one. Ah, no, they don't. Shit.
Figure we could start running this, maybe throw Habaxi together. I'll homebrew something up to let them function with the same sort of abilities. It may be totally overpowered or not, I don't know.
From what I remember when I played a bit of Starfighter with a friend, custom races is a feature built in.
No, I specifically mean their stuff like their ability to jump higher and dodge better.
Oh, yeah, no, that's like racial feature stuff that you can add in. Like I said, custom races and abilities and shit like that is just stuff baked in. It's actually really good about that.
Oh, also, I just wanted, because I wasn't sure what all the party thinks / knows versus what I, the DM, actually know for fact. So, what do you all think of this whole current situation? Not just the fight, but the whole wider situation you're currently in.
Ooh, boy, we're in trouble.
Yeah, one, we're in trouble. Two, how the fuck did the Dwarven King find a way into the fucking film between realities? And I have so many questions. I don't know how to ask them. But most of them are just, what the fuck, how the fuck, why the fuck?
One second. I need to check the binary code for that post. The one you just gave.
That is literally the post. It's not like a screenshot or something. Well, it's a screenshot that got posted on Twitter.
1 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1. Okay, it says ace. I was wondering, wait, if that's 3 letters, what if that right there says lie in binary?
That would be kind of funny, not gonna lie.
Because if our plumbing doesn't let us lie, well, then just saying up front this is a lie.
That would be kind of funny, not gonna lie.
Oh no, apologies, I have returned.
Hello.
Okay, Lily, could you please make 3 dexterity saving throws?
Yes, I can. Alright. Okay. That's 24,
Mhm.
17, and 23.
Mhm. Okay, you dodge 2 of the ways, but one of them manages to clip you, as suddenly you float 30 feet to the straight up.
Oh,
You are
that's
now
bad.
on the ceiling.
Oh no.
I've like got the puppy in my arms, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, biscuits.
You are restrained there currently.
Oh,
Alright.
Well, I should ask. I assume you weigh less than 300 pounds.
You know, canonically, probably.
Okay.
Though she's wearing a lot of things.
True.
I have a lot of heavy shit.
Like maybe if you were holding the Boulder Junior, I'd give it to you, but you're not.
That's fair.
So you are stuck on the ceiling, and now that you're on the ceiling, the beholder's eyes that were thrashing around, or you suddenly see all 10 of them focus on you.
Oh
Ah,
no.
biscuits.
I'm sorry.
Could someone
Great.
blow that thing up?
It's your turn. Oh, Lily, as you floated up, the last thing you saw was Feargum get hit by a beam, fall over, and start snoring again.
God damn it.
And
Alright,
so
what are the odds I could drop the puppy right on Feargrub?
you are directly above him, but the puppy would take fall damage because
Aw.
Feargum is wearing full plate.
Damn, you're
I
right,
am
it's like
not a
falling
soft
into heavy
dwarf.
rocks. Well. Can I still move closer to the door from up here?
No, you are restrained.
Right.
Unless you have... It is your turn, so you could... If you had a
Okay.
ranged attack or anything, the beholder is still pinned in the pile of blast powder.
I would like to. I do actually. Even though I'm kind of stuck up here, I'm gonna like cradle the puppy and reach my hand back out and be like, God, I hope this works. And I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame again.
It hits, and I assume this time you're going to close your eyes.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna close my eyes. Feargrub's asleep, so it doesn't really matter. I'm
The
gonna close the
beholder-
puppy's eyes.
Is immobilized again, and you fall, taking... Ooh,
Maybe they land on me.
you're wearing metal, that's worse.
Oh no.
You take 13 bludgeoning damage.
I have 1 hit point. I'm going to
One
the
hit
door.
Oh
How much
god.
do I take?
I'm gonna say you also take 13 and you're awake.
All right. That sticks me at 9
Ow.
HP.
Ow. Ow. I'm like limping very
Lily's
quietly to
just
the door.
going right on your breastplate.
Where?
Oh, my spine. Okay, very quietly now.
You managed to get within one move of the door. Pyre, you still have 2 rounds of fear, so you're kind of just. The nurses have wrapped you in a blanket. You're on one of the cots. They've given you a cup of water.
Yeah.
You have 3 puppies in your lap.
One of the nurses is gonna start doing a puppet show if you're not careful. She's gonna try anything to make you feel better.
Grave. It is your turn. You are able to spend half your movement to get up, and you are able to get within 1.5 moves of the door.
Mm-hmm. Yeet. Can I turn around and shoot the barrels to make them explode?
Unfortunately, that's not actually how gunpowder works.
Well, fuck.
No, I tried. I don't have any magic, so I can't firebolt them.
But you know what you do have?
What?
You do have a near empty bottle of stale ale.
Fuck it, I'm Molotoving it.
Alright,
I
I will
believe
let
in it.
that be your action.
Yay! Yeet!
Well, I mean your action to set it up. You can throw it on your next turn.
Oh.
Ah, fair.
And, Lily, is there anything you want to do on your turn?
I'm just getting out of here.
Alright. You are running. It goes to the beholder. It is paralyzed for this turn. And Grave, please make an attack roll. Actually,
Yeet!
no. Could you make me an athletics check?
Oh, okay. Woo! 29.
You throw this, it arcs beautifully. And Lily, you're running, and suddenly you find yourself, all 3 of you, are up in the hospital upstairs. You're all laying on cots as your doctor looks down at you. Well, that was unexpected. But I managed to put your insides back in. Pio, you had watched the burnt, somewhat charred bodies of Fiogum and Lily being dragged in by the doctor.
Pyre just Pyre just kind of looks like that fucking just horrors of war meme.
I thought we were far enough away.
Did I save the puppy?
You did indeed save the puppy.
Alright, all that matters.
And how did
So-
we get these burns?
Well, a investigation check of the room would have revealed the cases of blast powder around it.
Oh.
The whole
Oh, yeah,
room
that's
was
bad.
full.
Yes.
We didn't think about
Puppy was the plan.
that.
Puppy was the plan. What we should have done is get the puppy, get out of the room, then I've thrown the Molotov.
There were multiple solutions. I just wasn't sure what you would have wanted to go with.
The most explosive one, obviously.
Obviously.
And, Fiogum, Io, and Lily, you all enjoy the benefits of a long rest.
Finally.
back at full health?
Sweet, sweet long
Yes,
rest.
you have been unconscious. My friends, you're finally awake. When you took that blast to the face, I thought you was dead, but I managed to pull you out of the rubble.
God
That,
bless.
that was terrifying to have heard, witnessed, and been right next to.
Wait, so, I mean, it's an explosion, that's fire damage.
And
But
Graves,
also, does it technically count as a trap?
I wouldn't call it a trap because they were trying to just sit around and you lit them yourself. So it's not like it was a tripwire.
Fair, but I mean fire damage anyway, so I get resistance.
And force. It's mostly force.
I think Grave, remember, there is like a lot of explosive barrels and you are already on low health.
I know.
Sweet, sweet
The resistance
spot.
probably wouldn't have mattered.
I know you know, but do you know that I know that you know?
Lily, you now have 4 little puppies, all wearing little white booties and little white
Yes!
caps.
Yes!
I've been trying to reduce the filth your flea bags track in every time they have to go outside. Hourly! Every time they have to go outside, an hourly!
They're
Yeah.
puppies.
They need lots of pee pee poo poo time.
One just barks at the same tree every time.
Mhm.
And this one won't do anything if you're watching them. But you know what they do the moment you're not watching them? They bolt straight towards the lake.
Yeah.
And this one has tried to eat every medicine, concoction, and elixir, poultice, and porridge in the entire building. I had to pull him out of a jar of floor rocks.
Well, obviously, his
He's an eater.
He's holding the boulder, Junior.
Who's
Oh.
covered in grease.
Yeah.
That one is always hungry.
Oh god, don't remind me how hungry I am.
Well, good news. It turns out beholder meat is safe to feed dogs.
Oh,
Well, that's good.
that's good to hear, I suppose.
Indeed. I had nothing else to feed any of you. Well, not quite. I do have provisions, but the beholder meat was already mostly liquidy, and it was much easier to feed you in your unconscious states.
Gross, but I guess understandable.
Here I was thinking that you're gonna say that all you had left was the meat of sapient creatures.
Please, mein Fräulein, orcs don't count as sapient.
I would
I mean,
normally
at least
argue
we don't have
that.
to remember what it tastes like.
I normally argue that by out of a cobalt mystery stew. Actually, really good stew.
So, would you like the good news?
Sure.
I mean, you've already given us the bad news.
999, that was just the report of your health condition. That wasn't the bad news.
Alright, what's the good news then?
The dwarf looks like he just had the worst lemon.
The good news is I was able to salvage one of the lens.
What?
The lens.
You harvested one of those things' eyeballs. I am terrified of what you can make with such a thing.
He smiles very widely. 1 second. You see, I was thinking, if things here work best on one's perception, Then, what if we amplified that perception? He looks at you all expectantly.
Okay, so you... Did you make a pair
So
of
you're saying we
glasses
can
with
see
it?
things into reality.
Well, close enough. He claps his hands as one of the nurses comes in with a box. And he... one second.
You just noticed that the dwarf is staring at a shotgun very intently.
One second. I really hope I wrote this down. It's been a while planning this, but it's been so long I don't remember. I'm sorry.
No, that's fair. I don't know why, but I'm expecting like a pair of fucking Don Flamingo sunglasses.
Uh, uh, I cannot find my notes on what this was, but he reaches in and he pulls out a eyepiece of some kind set to a leather strap. I call it the ocular phobos.
Pyre just looks at it, nods softly. Alright, so this will allow us to look better into things? Have you
If
tested it?
fear is man. Of course, I've tested it. If fear is being manifested as a result of your consciousnesses, well, what if you had a way to see past them.
I
Because
never...
if you came in here,
She
then
don't.
there is an opening somewhere. There was a path. There was something you have followed. And that path will lead out. So, wherever this mist is the thinnest, wherever it weakens, that must be where you came from, and that must be where you return. 9.
I suppose that makes sense.
Now, unfortunately for me, the only thing it reveals to me is what I've already thought, that I came from within some fragment of mein Fräulein's mind.
Alright, so that's at least good to know for sure.
Mein Fräulein, would you like to do the honors?
Pyre size.
He was
Alright.
talking to Lily.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay if Pyre wants to. I mean, I will,
Okay.
but I believe in Pyre and her
Whichever one of you
special.
walks.
I mean, I'm the one who's seen the most into reality, and I'm like, I'll give it a try.
Mhm.
As Pyre will take the offered equipment and slide it onto her head and look through the eyepiece.
You can't see anything. It's all abstract. It's mist. You look over at Pyre and you look over at Lily and you look over at Fieldgrim and you just see a flickering light, a manifestation of life. And as you look around, it catches you in the glint of your eye, just the corner, and you keep looking around until you realize you can't look directly at it. But if you keep it in your peripheral, you can see that same flickering red light. Same one that you had seen at the end of the long corridor in the jailhouse, the one you had seen in the fog before. One you had been following, except as you look at it in your peripheral, you realize something's off. As you see you turn to the direction it would be facing, and you see a pale red glow in the distance. This pin light you have been following is just the reflection of whatever was casting this light, drawing you deeper and deeper.
Hey! Bad girl! Bad! Sorry. She decided it'd be a fun idea to knock over a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies. Continue.
You saw the red light that you've been following before, and you realize it is just a reflection of whatever is casting the light. You following its reflection has been drawing you deeper and deeper into the mist. And now that you look back, you see a pale red glow off in the distance, and you realize that is where you have come from.
Okay. Pyre will just, as she looks through, then she'll point in the direction where she can see where the red light is coming from.
Mhm.
Okay, so if I'm understanding what I'm seeing correctly, that way is where we came from. We have been following a reflection, I think, of some kind. It's like a reflection of the red light I'm seeing here. If that makes any sense to you all.
I get it.
Sorry, this is just a weirdly trippy. I barely see anything of you two. As she gestures to Lily and Fiergrim. Just the flicker. Yeah, I can I see anything from Herr Doctor, or?
You look at her doctor and you just see a black, hazy stain.
Okay, then. That checks out for you, Herr Doctor. That's my own personal interpretation of you. Alright, so what other applications have you figured out for this stuff?
Well, this is part of our agreement. If I get you out of here and the young Fräulein red and happy, then I get to run my experiment on her. And so I have taken the efforts of using the valuable research materials at my disposal to craft this to you.
Well, it will be useful for us finding our way.
As well, my thinking is that it will show each of you something slightly different. Each of you with your own fears, with your own desires. Who knows?
That is true. You want to give it a try, buddy? He just looks over to Fiergrim.
Might as well.
She will Pyro take off the device and hand it over to him.
Pilgrim, as you strap it on, you look around, you see flickers. Red and blue flickers that almost seem to crackle, that same red-blue energy that had been on the various items you found before, the ones that whenever you touched, you remembered something. You can see them in the distance, pinpricks. And as you're looking around, you notice there's one right in the room above you.
Oh.
I'm gonna go and check it out.
Before you do that, it is now about 6:30, and I think this would be a decent place to call session.
All right.
Yeah, that works.
Lily, did you want to try the eyepiece first before we end session?
I don't have to. I mean, if you can remember, I'll
Oh yeah,
try
I know
to
what
remember for next time.
Yep. I remember what it does. I just don't remember any of the stats I actually made for it.
No, that's fair.
It's a MacGuffin item. Well, not a MacGuffin item, but it functions as a MacGuffin.
Alright, thank you all for being here for session. I am glad we have gotten back into doing this. I am going to get munchies.
Alright, here, have this meme before you go. No, doggo, the puppy is safe.
The puppy, we have 4 of 8 puppies.
Yee. Doggo is in the chat, and he was wondering if the puppy was safe.
Oh,
We are
yes.
slowly on our way.
I'm
to
sorry I
making
did not
puppies
mention it, but
safe.
yes, you have all 4 puppies. They have been fed. They are
4
doing
of 8.
better. And Bernard is slowly gaining some weight, much to the doctor's reluctance.
The puppy dubby daycare. The head doctor has not enjoyed being a puppy daycare. Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
I see you guys.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And stop stream here.